to take the precepts.
现在先受戒。
Please follow me. Bande Tisaranena Saha Atinga Samanagatam Uposata Silam Dhammam Yachami Noghanga Dawa Silandeta Me Bande Tudiyambi Hambande Tisaranena Saha Atinga Samanagatam Uposata Silam Dhammam Yachami Noghanga Dawa Silandeta Me Bande Tatiyampi Aham Bande Tisaranena Saha Atinga Samanagatam Uposata Silam Dhammam Yachami Noghanga Dawa Silandeta Me Bande Yamawanami Dawandeta Namo Tassa Bhagavato Arahato Samma Sambuddhassa. 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 Buddham Saranam Gacchami. Buddham Saranam Gacchami. Dhammam Saranam Gacchami. Dhammam Saranam Gacchami. Sangham Saranam Gacchami. Sangham Saranam Gacchami. Dutiyampi Buddham Saranam Gacchami. Dutiyampi Buddham Saranam Gacchami. Dutiyampi Dhammam Saranam Gacchami. Dutiyampi Dhammam Saranam Gacchami. Dutiyampi Sangham Saranam Gacchami. Dutiyampi Sangham Saranam Gacchami. Tatiyampi Buddham Saranam Gacchami. Tatiyampi Buddham Saranam Gacchami. Tatiyampi Dhammam Saranam Gacchami. Tatiyampi Dhammam Saranam Gacchami. Tatiyampi Sangham Saranam Gacchami. Tatiyampi Sangham Saranam Gacchami. Sarana Gamanam Ribonam Panadi Bada Viramani Sekhabram Samadhiyami. Panadi Bada Viramani Sekhabram Samadhiyami. Adena Dana Viramani Sekhabram Samadhiyami. Abrahmacharya Viramani Sekhabram Samadhiyami. Musawada Viramani Sekhabram Samadhiyami. Sudhamiriya Majja Bhamadadhana Viramani Sekhabram Samadhiyami. Wikala Bojana Viramani Sikkhapadam Samadhiyami Nacha Gita Varita Visuka Dasana Malaganda Vilebana Dharana Mandana Vibhusana Dhana Viramani Sikkhapadam Samadhiyami Ujjasayana Mahasayana Viramani Sikkhapadam Samadhiyami Idame Punyam Aswakhyam Moham Hodu Idame Silam Nibbanasa Pachayo Hodu Di Sarani Nasa Atinga Samanagadam Uposada Silan Satukan Kadawa Dhamma Pamadena Sambadeta Sadhu Sadhu Sadhu. Today I'd like to explain how the mind will take the objects.
今天我会介绍译门如何取目标。
Yesterday night we have discussed how we can understand the nimitta.
昨晚我们讲了如何去理解尘相。
How the nimitta appears, no? In our mind. Roughly, we have discussed in the yesterday night.
我们只是简单的介绍了一下相是如何出现的。
What the Okha Nimitta Lani sign is, no? We have discussed.
我们讨论了什么是取相。
Some yogis reported how they have seen the breath column and breath mass at their nostril area.
一些禅修者报告他们是在人中，就是鼻孔下方人中那个地方是看到的是什么样的一种习团。
Yesterday night, so one yogi, also new beginner, completely beginner meditator, also has experience of seeing the breath column at her nostril.
昨天也有一位完全的一位初学者，已经能够看到这个习柱在他那个鼻孔下方。
When the meditator start to try to focus on the breath column or breath mass at their nostril, more or less difficulty they have.
当禅修者开始在鼻孔下方去专注习柱或者习团的时候，或多或少的他们可能会遇到一些问题，遇到一些困难。
Now all of you understand, have to overcome feeling the touch at the nostril area when the breath flows.
现在你们应该都知道了， 在关注的时候应该去避免由这种呼吸进出而带来的触觉。
Some yogis sometimes said some sound are problem disturbing their practice.
也有禅修者会说，那周围会有一些声音会成为他们禅修的时候的干扰。
But these sounds are not really serious.
但这个声音呢，还没有足够的严重。
Our serious problem is at our nostril.
我们更严重的问题呢，是在我们的鼻孔附近发生的。
The touch.
就是那个触觉。
Another thing, so yogis have to ignore the movement. This is also another difficulty for some yogis.
另外一个问题就是禅修者，他们难以不去感觉这个呼吸的这种运动。
So, mind has to take only the conceptual object, breath, as a breath mass in column shape.
那我们的心呢，必须取这种概念。那在这里呢，阿那巴那的话，那这个目标呢，实际上就是以这个吸住形式出现的这个吸。
One start to ignore the touch and movement and try to focus on the breath column at the nostril area. Because of the as a very new experience, some yogis can feel difficult to get a smooth breathing.
那在按照教导来去避免这个感知这个触觉和呼吸的真实呼吸的这个进出的时候，禅修者在努力专注在这个吸住上的时候呢，他们可能会遇到一个困难，就是说他们会觉得真实的呼吸会变得急促起来。
Especially yogis who have feel the real breath for many days, having the familiar to feel the touch and knowing the breath.
特别是那一些这些天来一直都在注意真实吸的这个运动的这些禅修者，那他就会在那个就是在关注的位置呢，他会感到触觉。
Some yogis sometimes say, it is good to know the in breath, out breath, in breath, out breath, in breath, out breath. Mind not wander, sometimes they say.
他们会说，这样注意呼吸的进与出是很好的，因为在他们关注这呼吸的进与出的时候，他们的心并没有妄念。
But some yogis also sometimes say, I am not patient to know in, out, in, out. Some yogi also said.
也有一些禅修者说，我并没有在关注在吸的进与出上面。
Some yogi said, how can I develop concentration all the time in, out? Very busy mind.
他会说，通过这样的注意运动的方式，我怎么能提高这定力呢？因为心是很忙碌的去关注那个运动。
Some said like this. Sometimes in, out, mind little bit distracted. Out, in, out, and sometimes they confuse. What is in, what is out, they confuse. Sometimes to the in-breath they remind themselves, out, in, later, no, this is the in, and they change again. Such experience, some yogis said.
就是也有禅修者在关注呼吸的这种进出的时候呢，过了一段时间，他们可能就自己就难以去区分这个顺序了，有可能就把顺序都弄错了。
So mind is busy to label or to note the object as in and out.
因为这个心是在很忙碌的在给这个入息和出息贴上标签。
So they try to be aware of the touch and then in and out.
他们就通过这个触觉呢去标记这个入息和出息。
Sometimes some teachers, some yogis practice touch in and out, and touch in and out. They remind the touch. So anyway, mind can be busy at the time.
也有一些导师的教导方法是说，让这些禅修者先去知道这个触，然后通过触呢去知道入息、出息，触、入息、出息。通过这样的方式来教导。
So because of strong wandering can stop. So by feeling the real breath, some yogi also have happiness.
通过这种触觉去觉知呼吸的方式呢，可以让那些很强的这些妄念先停止。经过练习呢，禅修者也会感到一定程度的喜。
By having a rhythmic recitation, so some feel the calmness.
就是通过这种韵律练习呢，练习者呢也会感到平静。
So such yogis is familiar with the real breath. One trying to ignore the touch and movement, it is not easy for them immediately having the object breath mass or breath mass in column shape.
对于这样的禅修者来说呢，他们已经很熟悉真实的呼吸，所以让他们不去关注到真实呼吸的运动和触觉的时候，他们是不太容易能够直接把注意力放在那个概念息，就是以息住或者息团形式出现的概念息上面。
So some of such yogis sometimes said, so one start to practice, one start to know the breath mass and column, mind breathing as if stop, or sometimes difficult to breathe smoothly.
所以有禅修者会报告说，当我的注意力放在这个息住上面的时候呢，我的呼吸有时就感觉像是停止了一样，或者说很难这种平顺的呼吸。
Sometimes some of them may feel like suffocation, like air hunger.
就是有的时就像窒息一样。
No problem.
没有问题。
Because of not clever enough yet to practice in this approach.
因为这些禅修者呢还没有很善巧的掌握现在的这种方法。
Don't worry.
但是不要担心。
Even you fall asleep, you are breathing.
即使你在睡着的时候呢，你的呼吸还在继续。
So whatever you doing, so you are breathing.
不管你在做任何事的时候呢，你的呼吸都在那里持续。
So important thing is to concentrate on your meditation object.
那么最重要的是说你要专注在你的禅修的目标上面。
Breathing is continuous process.
那真实的呼吸呢，它是一个持续不断的一个过程。
So some beginners have such experience and sometimes little bit difficulty. Later become succeeding the looking at or focusing on the breath mass or breath column.
那初学者呢，可能会经历这样的困难，不过之后呢，他们就会有能力专注在这个息住之上。
Mind completely ignore the touch. Mind doesn't take the touch as object.
因为那个时候他们的心已经不会再去触作为他们的一个目标。
Without taking the help of the touch, mind alone can take the breath mast.
在不借助于触的帮助之下呢，仅仅是心就可以直接去拾取这个目标。
Once succeeded, we say object, breath must appear in mind hole.
当成功的这样做了之后呢，我们就可以说，这个目标呢已经被意门所失去了。
Yesterday night, the color or sign means a color or image or appearance of the breath mast.
那相呢是这个息的颜色或者说外形。
In Pali, it is called nimitta.
巴利语的字眼是尼米塔。
So, nimitta has different meanings.
这个尼米塔它是有其他的含义的。
So roughly we say sign.
其中的一个含义就是像或者标志。
So, for example, so once you enter this monastery, so as soon as you arrive at the entrance gate, you see the decoration of the entrance. You know, oh, this is a Gonfa temple we reach.
举例来说，当你们来到这个寺庙的时候，当你走到入口处的时候，你看到了上面写的那些装饰和字眼，你就会知道我现在已经来到了这个广法寺。
So this is also mark or sign.
就是这些就是那个标志或者说标记或者说是像。
So this is in Pali nimitta.
这个的字眼呢，就是在巴利语中就像尼米塔。
Do you understand?
Yeah.
So mark also nimitta, sign also nimitta. In English, in this way, translated.
所以当这个巴利字眼翻译成英文的时候呢，有的时候翻译成标记、记号，有的时候翻译成这种就是那种sign 是一种标记来的，或者说记号。
So when I came here the first time, first night, when I arrived, my car driver is clever, thoroughly reached the comfort temple.
当那一晚我赶到这里的时候呢，那个司机是很善巧的，他直接就可以把我们带进广法寺。
Because he has visited this temple before many times, so remember the signs to tend his car.
所以，因为他以前曾经多次的来到这里，所以他了解这个如何进入到广法寺的，依靠各种的标记，他如何进入到广法寺，他知道。
But my Kapiya, small boy, so was late. So, and then they late, and then later he told me his driver, motor car driver, confused on the way.
但是呢，我的那个敬人，他们就来晚了，因为那辆车的司机呢，就有点在路上搞不清如何找到正确的这种路线。
Kapiya and another monks, so from the Sesambana monks, their car are turning and reach to the wrong way. Sometimes on the wrong corner, their car stopped on the road. So many cars behind their car so complaining, why you stop on the road?
所以就是后面这辆车就是我的敬人和另外一位来自法住的尊者，他两个坐的那辆车呢，因为走错了路，最后不得不在一条路上先停了下来。那后面也很多车也只好停下来，并且抱怨他们为什么你要停在这个路上？
So because of stop on the road, the motor car driver cannot decide have to continue driving forward or turn back or so confused, not clever and nimitta.
所以那个司机呢，已经是不知道是应该继续前进呢，还是说从另外一个方向继续再换一个方向再走。这说明呢，他并不善于去识别这个标志。
Not clever and nimitta, not clever in sign.
也就是说，不善于识别，不善于察觉这些标志的含义。
So in Pali word, sometimes you say Pali word, no? So because some use the Pali word, Aukha nimitta, such and such. So this sign is important. Sometimes, so when you go one place to another, you see the many signs on the road.
这些标志呢，标记是很重要的。比如你在路上，你会看到很多不同的这样的标记。
And then these signs that you remember, for example, you want back your home, you drive your car and go back your home, you see the many signs on the road.
当你说开车回家的时候呢，你必须记着这个在路上的到你家的时候，路上出现的各种各样的这种标记。
So I mean, you see the significance or obvious building or important or obvious tree and such and such.
这些标记包括那些非常明显、非常特殊的那些建筑物，或者说一些非常特殊的树木之类的。
So they are also sign. Nimitta. So on the highway, so highway there can be the post, so on the near the road. Post here the stone, in ancient time used. So now also in China still used or not, I'm not sure, I don't know. But there is a stone, concrete stone, they keep, this is so 1 kilometer, this is 2 kilometer, this is 1 mile, 2 miles, in this way.
通常在这个路边呢，会有那种用石头竖立起来的牌子，上面呢会标记着距离目的地、距离某个地方还有多长、多远的距离。
They are called milestones.
那这种我们就叫做一种叫里程碑。
China have?
Yeah.
So in the city also, sometimes we say in the town, from the town, how many kilometers away, how many miles away. This is a 5 mile, this is a 6 mile, this is a 10 mile, we say.
就是它会标记着从现有的地方到你所要到的那个地方的距离，比如到城市还有多长，还有多远。
They can be the stones. These stones are called milestones.
这些在古代呢，一般是用石头制成的，那么所以就会称为里程碑。
So when you go back your home, you drive your car. On the way, you see, okay, this building, and after that, this building, after that, this building. These significant points are also like the milestones for you to go back your home.
就是当你在回家的时候呢， 通常你会记得路上这些显著的这些建筑物。那这些明显的你记得的这些建筑物呢，也就像这种里程碑一样，在提醒着你去如何到达你的家里面，或者说还有距离还有多远。
Do you understand?
可以理解这一点吗？
Okay. So nimitta in Pali, this is translated in different ways. So mark, mark.
所以 nimitta 这个巴利字眼会被翻译成，在翻译成英文的时候，它会被翻译成多种的含义。其中有一个含义呢，就是标记的意思。
So another is a sign, sign. So
另外一种呢是标志。
So another is this milestone, milestone.
或者一个含义也可以称之为里程碑。
So meanings are very similar, very similar.
这几个含义呢是比较接近的。
So all the milestones can be the sign, all the signs cannot be the milestone.
那里程碑呢也可以是一种标记，那个标记呢也可以成为一种里程碑。
In Anapanasati practice, meditators see the different changes of the breath mass appearance.
那在安那巴那的练习中呢，禅修者会注意到这个习团它会有这个不同形式的这个变化。
For example, now little bit grey color.
开始时可能是灰色的。
Now white color.
要变成白色。
Now transparent.
要变得透明啊之类的。
Step by step change.
一步一步的这些习团就会改变它的这个外观。
So on your way of practice, you see the different, you see the significant changes of the appearance of breath mass.
所以在这个修行的过程中，你会看到这个习团会有一些非常明显的这种外观的变化。
Breath mass is all the time breath mass. Don't forget.
要记住的是，习团就一直都是习团。
Your object is only one, at your nostril.
你的目标就只是这一个，就是在你鼻孔下方这一个。
Because of your level of concentration and perception, so appearance you see is different from one level to another.
因为你的定力的强度的增加，然后还有你的想的因素在的，所以会导致这个习团在不同阶段它有这种不同的外观。
If you are very curious about the changes of the color and appearance, your progress can be slow.
当你就非常的对这些外观和颜色的变化感到好奇的时候，那你的这个过程呢会被你的过程会被延续，就会被推迟。
Your meditation object is not color.
因为你禅修的对象并不是颜色。
Your meditation object is not the shape.
也不是外形。
Your meditation object is not the brightness.
也不是这个亮度。
So your object is only the breath mass.
你的目标就仅仅的只是那个习团而已。
So breath body that is still, all the time present at your nostril area.
就是这个静止在你鼻孔附近的那个习团。
Still, non-moving.
它是一个静止不动的。
So, because of level by level changes, these are also we call sign of the breath mass changing.
因为这一阶段一阶段的这个外观的变化呢，我们也把这个称之为一种像或者说一种标志。
This is called nimitta.
那巴利语呢就是尼米塔。
So, for example, now You wear today white color, and next day, okay, you change another color. Next day, you change another color during the retreat.
举例来说了，你可能今天体验的是白色的，但是可能明天体验的又是另外一种颜色，之后又是另外一种颜色。
So, if I fix only the color of the clothes, no, so even I cannot remember our organizer.
刚才的意思是说，你穿的衣服可能每天的变换的颜色，所以如果我只专注颜色的话，我可能就专注衣服的颜色的话，我可能就不知道哪个我就不会认出这哪个是那位组织者。
Because his clothes is same with others.
因为他穿的衣服的颜色跟其他人的颜色也是同样的。
So changes, so these are level by level that can be changed. So that means nimitta change.
因为这个专注的时候呢，在不同阶段，这个外观会有所改变，那这就说明那个也可以说是那个相在变化，就是那个尼米塔在变化。
So generally, in Anapanasati there are 3 types of the nimitta: Prikama nimitta, Okha nimitta, and Paribhaga nimitta.
那在这个安那巴那的练习里面有三种尼米塔，一种是我们叫做变作相，一种叫做取相，一种叫做事相，四相。
So changes of the appearance in this Brahman, so there can be the very significant, very obvious changes are 3.
这个是在整个的这个安那巴那的尼米塔里面是变化最明显，就是区别最明显的三类。
But small changes can be many.
但是在他们期间的各种变化比较小的那种相是非常非常多的。
When the object, breath column or breath mark is seen as if looking from somewhere, so we call it is a learning sign.
当我们就是这个心好像从一个地方一个角度了一个地方去看到这个习住或者习团的时候，那我们就把这个叫做取向。
So thoroughly apprehended and enters into range of the mind-o enters into the range of the mind-o. Thoroughly apprehended, clearly understand.
就是当这个我们的禅修的对象被我们非常非常仔细的去理解了之后，他就进到了这个一门的这个范围。
At that time, just as if it were seen by the eye, then it is called Okha nimitta, learning sign.
这个时候就好像是被真实的眼睛看到了一样，所以这个状态呢，我们就把这种标志、这种相叫做取向。
That meditation becomes concentrated.
这就意味着现在的阶段呢，这个禅修就变得已经开始有定力了。
Yata panna tan nimittan jetena samukhitan hoti. That means thoroughly apprehended and enters into the range of the mind. Chakuna pasantasiva manodorasa abadan agadan dadadan eva ramna okha nimittan nama. Such and such explained. Yesterday we discussed.
这个就是我们昨天晚上也曾经介绍的内容。
Another reference also wrote in the book in the footnote I mentioned, footnote number 94. 94。
就是在这个我的第2本书的这个里边的角标第94个角标，那我也注释了另外一种参考资料。
Another reference also from there. Also mentioned, another reference. It comes into focus as he advanced with his eyes shut exactly, as it does with his eyes open. As it does with eyes open, it's like a seeing with eyes open. But as he advanced with his eyes shut, closed, and then your mind focused.
所以这个专注的这个目标呢，是当你把这个眼睛闭着，在眼睛闭着的状态呢，当你专注着这个目标，就像你真实的眼睛看到的那个样子。
So, the learning sign is said to be.
这样的一种情况就称之为取向的状态。
So, objects come into focus and the mind also, that means.
就是这个目标呢，已经被这个意门所专注。
In our body, there are different doors.
那我们的整个身体呢，它是有多种的门的。
What is the door?
这个门的含义是什么呢？
And Pali Dwara,
巴利语的意思是，巴利的字眼是 Dora。
So here we enter the meditation hall through the door.
我们进到禅堂呢，也是经过了一道门。
Similarly, in our body there are different doors.
同样的，我们的身体呢，也具有很多的，具有一些门。
The door describes the fact that objects need an entrance.
就是门，就是意味着那些目标可以，就是目标接近了这个入口处。
So object need an entrance through which they can be known by consciousness.
就是通过这些身体上的门呢，这个我们的这个心可以去拾取这些目标。
In our body there are material, sense door and mind door.
那我们是具有这个其他的5种感官的门和意门。
This understanding is very basic, very basic for the meditators.
这些基础知识对于禅修者来说是非常就是初等的。
So by having such basic understanding, meditators can understand how to focus on the meditation object.
有了这些基本的初等知识呢，禅修者就会知道如何去专注他禅修的目标。
What are the material sense doors?
什么是感官的门呢？
Here in the booklet also mentioned, we see the color with our real eye.
在小册中也提到， 那么我们是用眼睛去看到颜色。
So color means color objects.
颜色就意味着颜色这种对象。
We see the color with our eyes.
我们是用眼睛来看到这种对象。
That means we say idol.
这就是说我们具有眼门。
We hear the sounds with our ears.
我们是用耳朵去听到声音的。
Eardo.
那就称之为耳门。
Sound objects strike onto our eardos.
是声音的所缘去撞击耳门。
Similarly, we have nose.
同样的，我们具有这个鼻子。
We get the smell and odor. Odor objects.
我们就闻到这些气味的对象。
So nose do and odor smell objects, odor objects.
那这个鼻门呢，它失去的就是这种气味的对象。
Flavor, taste. You eat the food, so flavor. You get because you have tongue, danto.
那我们还具有舌门、舌头。那这个舌门它失去的对象是那种味道。
Similarly, you feel the touch in your body. The body is body do.
那我们能够通过身体来感觉到各种触觉，所以我们还具有一个身门。
That means touch or tangible objects.
那这种身门，它的目标呢，就是说，这种触觉或者说那种可触碰的这种物体对象。
Some objects are not the color, not the sound, not the smell, not the flavor, not the touch. These are included in the Dhamma objects.
那如果说
mental objects.
如果说不是说这个五门的目标，就是不是这种有五门所支取的目标的话，那我们就把这些其余的目标都称之为法所缘。那他们能够识别他们的这个就是叫一门。
These are very basic.
这些是很基础的知识。
So with our idols, color strike to the idol and we see it.
因为我们眼门，所以当颜色所缘撞击眼睛的时候，我们能看到。
So if our eyes are blind, we cannot see the color.
如果是一个瞎子的话，他就没办法看到这个颜色。
At the time we say, no eye consciousness.
所以当时我们可以说这种情况叫做没有眼识的升起。
Ancient times, not ancient times. Some years ago, many people believe mind arises in the brain.
不久就是几年之前，一些人会认为这个心是由大脑去产生的，意识是由大脑去产生的。
How do you think?
你们认为是这样吗？是的 ，Yeah, yes.
So sometimes some people think Einstein is not normal. So at that time, people showing that person head.
所以当我们发现一些不正常的人的时候，我们就会指着他们的头，认为他们的头部有问题。
Pointing the head. After that, showing the hand.
然后就做出一种很无奈的这种姿势。
Brain no good. That means mind no good.
就觉得这个人思维有问题，但是认为这个他的脑子有问题。
This means mind happening in the brain.
因为他们认为呢，这些思维、这些意识是由大脑来产生的。
In hospital, one the patient became very sick, and later one died. Doctor checked whether patient's heart is still working or not.
那个当病人在医院中的那种重病患者，当他们已经死去的时候，那些医生呢会去检查他们的心脏是否还在跳动。
And then if there is no heart movement, so they say die.
如果心脏已经不再继续跳动了，那就可以称这个病人已经死掉了。
Once technology, once science advanced, they check the brain.
但是当科技发达之后呢，他们开始去检查这个病患的这种头部。
A few years ago, they checked the wave, wave electronic, the waves in the brain, so exist or not.
所以他们就开始检查这个病人的脑电图是否有，是否存在。
Like EEG such and such. So heart is not working, but brain is still working. They say, okay, not dying yet. They say something.
就是如果这个病人的心脏已经停止了跳动，但是他的脑电图好像还是有活动的话，他们会认为这个人还没有死。
Because doctor listen the heart sounds by using the stethoscope and such, so heart no heart sound, but the brain working. You see.
就是他们去用一种设备呢去听这个心脏的这种跳动的声音，所以他们可能听不到的声音，但是他们觉得这个头部的活动还在继续，他就会认为这个人还没有死。
But later, okay, now, the doctors found some patients' brain are not working. Not working, they say brain dead.
当他们发现当他们医生检查这个病人的脑部不再工作的时候，他们会宣称这种叫做脑死亡。
But they believe that patient not dying yet.
但是他们会认为这种人呢还没有真正的死。
You see, science is changing all the time, depending upon their research.
所以我们会发现呢，他们对这个科学对这个死亡的定义呢是不断的在改变它的标准的。
Buddha teachings are 2,500, more than 2,500 years ago, but still nobody cannot cannot argue. Nobody can argue.
那佛陀诞生于现在距今2500多年之前，那么佛陀所教导的东西呢，是现在的人没有人可以跟他去那个争辩。
Some people think mind arises in the heart.
一些人认为这个意识是产生在心脏那个位置。
So here, there's doors and the objects. So meditators can understand. Through the idols, we see the color. Through the eardoors, we hear the sounds.
现在我们具备了这些门的深门和这一门的知识，我们应该可以知道，通过眼门呢，我们可以看到颜色；通过耳门呢，我们可以听到声音。
So that means eye consciousness arises in eye, ear consciousness arises in ear.
这意味着眼识是在眼睛的部位升起的，耳识是在耳朵的部位升起的。
Your eye not good. At the time we see blur, cannot see the object color clearly.
如果一个人的眼睛不好的话，那可能就是有些模糊，所以他就不能把这个外界的物体看得很清楚。
So one completely blind, no eye consciousness.
如果是一个瞎子的话，他在他的眼睛那边是没有眼识可以升起的。
Similarly, there are different doors. No, we already told eye, ear, nose, tongue, and body.
同样的，我们已经介绍了身体的感官是具有5种门的。
So through the body door, we feel the touch. Touch.
通过身门，我们是感觉触。
So body door, take the touch objects.
那也就是说，身门的对象呢是触。
So another type of object is the mental objects. These mental objects we can know through the mind door.
另外一类的这种意门的所缘呢，我们就只能通过这个意门去识取。
Our meditation object, breath mass or breath body, is not color object.
我们的现在禅修的所缘，这个习住或者说这个习团，它不是颜色的，
not sound object,
也不是声音对象，
not smell object,
那也不是气味的对象，
not flavor object,
也不是味觉的对象，
not the touch object.
也不是触觉的对象。
If the Brahma is a color, we can see with our eyes.
如果它是颜色所缘的话，那我们用真实的眼睛就可以察觉到、看到。
We can see with our eyes.
用眼睛就可以看到。
Can we see?
那你们能看到这个习住？我们用眼睛。
We cannot see. That's why ignore the real eye. We say many times.
所以我会告诉你们，因为看不到，所以你不要用你真实的眼睛去观察它。
So if we can see with our real eyes, surely some were trying to get a very big good eyeglass to see clearly.
那有些人可能需要戴这种很厚的眼镜，然后才能看得很仔细。
Now I see the nimitta.
通过我的真实的眼睛呢，我看到了这个相，看到了这个相。
So Chinese businessmen will produce a very good eyeglass for meditators.
这样的话呢，中国那些有头脑的商人呢，他们就会生产这种专门为禅修者预备的这种眼镜。
Chinese business very clever, business.
因为中国的商人是很善于经商。
So our eye, same our ear also not useful to focus on the breath mass.
对于这个专注于这个习团来说呢，鼻子也是没有用处的。
So nose to tongue to also not useful.
这个鼻门呢，或者说这个舌门呢，都是没有用处的。
Touch, Brahma is not touch.
这个习团呢，它也不具有触觉。
Touch is, we know touch through the body door.
因为我们是用身门来感知这种触觉。
So, for example, here the cup.
举例来说，这个杯子。
So, you close your eye, in your mind also you can know there is a cup on the table.
即使你闭上眼睛，你还是可以知道这个杯子在这个桌子上面。
This is the concept of the cup, you know.
所以你知道的呢是这个杯子的概念。
That means you know the concept of the cup with your mind alone.
这意味着你仅仅是通过心去知道杯子的这个概念。
So, concept is one of the Dhamma objects, mental objects. We can know through our mind.
概念呢是能够为意门所识取的一种所缘。
touch is the body door object.
那触呢是一种声闻所能识取的所缘。
Breath mass is mind door object.
那悉团只是意门的所缘。
Completely different.
这两类是完全不同的对象。
When you try to feel the touch at your nostril area, you are using the body door.
当你在鼻孔附近感到触觉的时候呢，这说明你在使用声闻在。
Touch is also not breath, not breath mass. So also you use the body door.
那触并不是呼吸，所以当你知道触的时候，你其实在使用声闻。
So because of this, breath mass and this touch are different objects using the different doors.
那这个触和这个呼吸呢，其实是两类不同的所缘，他们是通过两类不同的门来识取的。
We know the touch with the body consciousness.
我们知道触呢，是因为这个身识来知道这个触所缘。
Breath mass we know through the mind door. That is, we use a mind consciousness.
那么我们知道这个悉团呢，是通过这个意识来识取的。
Completely different.
这是两类完全不同的。
We must understand this is a basic.
我们必须理解这一类很基础的知识。
By knowing that this breath mass, this concept of the breath, mind can develop. Using the mind door, mind can develop.
通过专注这种悉之概念，那我们的心可以增强，可以训练心。
So concentration can be deeper.
定力也会变深。
Other consciousness like eye consciousness, ear consciousness, so concentration cannot be deep.
那通过其他的像眼识啊、耳识啊，这一类的这种识呢，它是不可能把定力变得很深。
For example, some people, so for example, anapana, breath, they listen the sound. Sound is not the anapana breath mass, but they listen the sound, they practice. This sound by listening, concentration cannot be deep.
那比如说有些人在修阿那巴那的时候，他却去专注这个呼吸，真实的呼吸所产生的声音，他是专注在这个声音之上，但通过这样的练习呢，是不可能产生很深的定力的。
Only distracted their other minds.
可能只是在影响周围的人的禅修而已。
Later, nobody will sit nearby you.
其他人之后呢，就会坐得离你很远。
So, then this is so some yogis sometimes say very good. So I am rhythmic, like breathing exercise they do.
但是有些禅修者会觉得这种方式很好，他会说我的呼吸很有节奏，那我做的好像就是一种呼吸的练习一样。
So I say you are not practicing qigong.
我会对他说你现在不是练气功的时候。
So our meditation object is the concept. So because of this, we have to use our mind alone.
因为我们禅修的对象是这个概念，所以我们必须只用这个意门去专注目标。
So our mind nature, one moment can take only one object.
在一个心路过程中，心的特相是在一个心路过程中只能识取一个目标。
So cannot take 2 or 3 objects at the same time.
它是不能在同一个时刻，识别2个或者更多的目标的。
So we see, okay, at that time we don't hear. We hear, we don't see actually.
比如说，当我们看见的时候，其实我们是不能听见的；我们听见的时候，实际我们也是不能看的。
But my nature is very, very fast. Speed is very fast.
但心的生灭速度是非常非常之快。
1 second, many millions.
可能在1秒之中就有上百万的这种心升起并灭去。
So within one snap, like
就是一弹指之间，就是有很多很多的心在升起并灭去。
Within one snap of the fingers, there can be the many thousands or millions of the consciousness.
在一弹指之间，就已经不知道有多少多少的心在已经升起或者灭去了。
So very fast. So surely faster than the rocket.
这个速度是非常之快的，比那个火箭的速度不知道要快多少。
Cannot compare.
两者几乎是没办法做一个比较的。
So we see the light is very fast. Okay, faster than the light.
我们知道，就是光的速度是目前已知是最快的，但是心的速度呢是远远超越这个光速度。
1 second, the light speed, 186 thousands and millions and thousands of miles per second, very fast.
就是现在我们已知的光速是1秒钟大约是30万公里。
So faster than this,
但心的速度呢是远远超过这个光速。
So that's why. So mind that knows the touch is the one consciousness. Mind knows the Brahmas, that is another consciousness.
那么我们要知道，感觉到触的呢是一种心识，感觉到就是觉知到这个西团的也是，它是另外一种心识。
So, do you understand the explanation?
能够听懂这样的解释吗？
Yes, very good. So
非常好。
these are very basic and very important for the meditators.
这些是很基本又是非常的重要的知识，对于禅修者来说。
Basic but very important.
很基础，但是非常非常重要。
If we have a good foundation, we can develop.
如果我们基础打得很牢固，那么我们就会很容易进步。
Base is very important.
这种基础是非常重要的。
Some yogi not understand, so that's why they focus on the touch as their meditation object.
因为一些禅修者不具有这样的基础知识，所以他们才会把触觉作为他们禅修的目标。
At the beginning, they feel happy. Very good. Mind become calm, happy. Body become light.
他们可能会在开始的时候觉得很开心，因为他们会觉得很平静，然后也这个身体呢也会变得很轻。
So by focusing on any object, if we try, mind more or less become so fixed on it.
不管我们的心专注于什么样的一种所缘呢，那多多少少的我们都会觉得会有一些定力产生。
So even that you see, so different object. If we try, our mind can stick.
那不管你专注什么样类型的目标呢，心都会对那个目标有一定的这种专注力。
As a meditator, faith is strong. Having some confidence, morally also good, that I have more or less calmness, happiness.
所以这个禅修者，因为他具有一定的信心，具有一定的信仰，然后又有自信，又做出一些努力的话，他不管怎么样的专注呢，他都会能感到身心的这种平静。
They say, mind not wandering, very good. They say.
他们也会报告说，我现在呢。完全已经没有妄念了，这是非常好。
Even the eating, they focus eating, chewing, step by step.
就是比如在吃饭的时候，他们也会就是专注在于那个咀嚼的那些动作上面。
Walking, moving, all they try to concentrate.
在走路的时候，他们也会专注在那个走路的那个姿势上面。
Rising, moving, dropping, touching.
就是说，他们会专注日常生活中的一举一动，去注意那些动作的变化，这样。
Very calm. Some of you may have practiced.
你们可能有一些人曾经这样练习过，可能也会变得很平静。
Some become slowly like a slow motion in the movie.
就慢慢的这种练习，就看上去就像电影中的慢动作一样。
You may know slow motion like a dancing.
就像那种跳舞的时候那种慢动作一样。
Very trying hard and mindful, so mind not wandering.
也是用了很强的念，所以这个心呢也不会产生这种妄想。
But these are not meditation objects and samatha concentration practice.
但是这些并不是在修止的时候的那个目标。
What they are concentrating?
他们的专注是什么呢？
What they are concentrating?
他们在专注什么呢？
Movement.
是这种运动。
In their bodily touch. Touch.
就是他们身体的这种移动。
So how can get a stable object?
这样的话，怎么能得到一个稳定的目标呢？
If you pay attention movement, how can get a stable object?
如果你只是留意这些移动或者运动的话，你怎么去得到一个稳定的目标呢？
Now you are trying to focus on the stable object. Breath must at your nostril.
现在呢，现在你做的是要专注在一个稳定的目标上，就是专注在你的息团上面。
Even to the stable object, you are trying hard to focus on.
其实这样一个稳定的目标，你也要很努力的才能专注它。
So moving object you focus, so your mind moving.
当你的心专注这些移动的目标的时候，心也是跟着这移动的目标一起在移动。
But if you just focus one object, how can I focus? Mind wandering, not possible to develop because you are all habits.
所以经过这样的练习，你的心将难以专注在一个静止的固定的目标上边。
Even so, you have addicted previous practice, addicted.
因为你难以忘却以前的那种练习，你就会变得有点就像上瘾一样。
Taking the different objects, this is not the concentration.
如果取不同的目标的话，这不是在修定力。
Very basic.
因为心会变得太忙碌。
So in the Buddha teachings, in the meditation, Visuddhimagga is very important.
在佛陀的教导之中呢，清净道论是很重要的一本书。
So you read the meditation, this chapter, at the beginning, so explain this is what is the concentration, how to concentrate. First paragraph, second paragraph.
那如果你读到其中的关于修定的篇章的话，那其中就介绍了什么是定，然后就是第一段和第二段是很重要的。
So very basic.
是很基础，但是很重要。
When we start to learn the maths, okay, we learn 0, okay 1, 2.
当我们开始学数学的时候呢，我们是从认识1和2这样开始。
Okay, when you start to learn what the concentration is, okay, you must start to know basic.
当你开始学习修习这个禅修的时候，你应该也知道到底是这些基础的知识应该是有哪些需要掌握的。
Without understanding 0, 1, 2, how can you understand 1,000 and million and 1 billion and not possible?
那如果我们在学数学的时候不了解0和1和2是什么的话，我们怎么能够理解那种成千上万甚至上亿、10亿这样大的数字呢
？Even the 0, 1, 2 not understand, very basic not understand. how can we understand E is equal to mc square?
如果我们不了解0和1和2的话，那你会认为自己会了解那个爱因斯坦那个方程吗？就是那个智能方程吗？就是 E 等于这个 mc 平方。
So basic is very important. So if we develop from the basic slowly, higher level, we can try to understand.
基础知识是很重要的。当我们掌握了基础呢，我们就会逐渐的理解更高层次的知识。
Next day also, we will discuss. So how to take the object. So now also 5 material sense doors and 1 mind door. We discussed. We explain.
那明天呢，我会继续解释如何的取得所愿。那今天已经解释了什么是五门，什么是一门。
So our object is mind object.
我们禅修的对象是一门的所缘。
So any concentration to develop, we have to use mind.
不管在任何一种禅修之中，如果要发展定力的话，就需要用一门。
Mind process only can be powerful.
只有一门的心路过程会变得非常的强。
Other two process are not powerful.
其他五门深入过程的心路过程呢，是不可能变得很强的。
For example, you see with your eye, you hear with your ear.
举例来说，你用眼睛看，或者用耳朵听。
Such and such two process, material sense two process, are not powerful.
那这种五门的心路过程呢，是不是强有力的？
Not powerful means concentration cannot be strong.
不是强有力的意思是说，这种专注、这种定力是不会很深的。
For example, casino.
举例来说，变禅。
White casino.
白变。
Meditators look at the white, like this white.
禅修者首先要取一个白的所缘。
White object, they look at. After that, they have to know the white.
他们首先要看这个白的所缘，然后就去拾取这个，就会取得这个白的所缘的相。
They try to concentrate on the white.
然后就尽力的去专注在这个白色的所缘上面。
This is called the white, roughly white casino practice.
这种禅修方式就叫做修白变。
Some yogis later they cannot concentrate on the white, so they look at the white again. They look at the white again.
当他们的心不能专注在白的所缘上的时候，他必须再一次的去看这个白色的这个对象。
So close again, look at again, and then they try to look at the white many times.
然后闭眼之后继续专注这个相，但是因为不能专注，他必须一再的去睁开眼睛去看这个白色的对象。
So actually, when they look at the white, they use a real eye.
当他们看这个白色对象的时候，他们用的是真实的眼睛。
So actually, to develop the mind, to develop the concentration, meditators must use mind.
但实际上，为了发展定力，我们就是禅修者必须用一门。
Concept is the mindful object.
概念就是一门的所缘。
For example, now you also wish to attain the nibbana. For example,
举例来说了，现在大家可能也想去证得这个涅槃。
So this nibbana we cannot see with our real eye.
我们是不能通过这个真实的眼睛去看到涅槃的。
We cannot hear, we cannot smell, we cannot taste, we cannot touch.
同样的，我们也不能通过其他身体的感官之门去体会这个涅槃。
We can see with our mind, with wisdom.
但是我们能通过智慧的帮助，用我们的心去见到涅槃。
That's why we say Pak knowledge.
所以这个
Maganyana.
这是道智，是道的，就是正悟之道的这种智慧。
So we say, so may you attain the Maganyana to see the Nibbana. We say.
所以我们会祝福一个人说愿你能够取得道智，以便证得涅槃。
So that's why wisdom is very important.
从这个角度来讲，智慧是非常重要的。
So mindful is very important.
一门是非常重要的。
Such, for example, white object, mindful object. With the mindful has to see the concept.
那举例来说，这种白色的所缘，或者说那种一门的所缘，必须用一门去识取。
If not understand such basics, looking at the white with the eye again and again.
如果没有这样的一个基本的理解的话，就会用真实的眼睛去一再的去看这个对象，去看这个所缘。
So Payagasina meditators also say they fire again and again, looking at the fire again and again. Later many candles are not burned, so but meditation not developed yet.
那同样的，有一些人在修火遍的时候，他们因为一再的想去用眼睛去看到这个火的样子，所以他们就会，即使他们烧了，就用掉了很多的蜡烛，但是他们的禅修并没有进步。
So you see, this is basic. When we try to understand the Nibbana, we have to use the wisdom. No, we cannot use a car not to find the Nibbana on the earth. Not possible.
那比如我们要想去证得涅槃的话，我们是需要通过智慧的。我们并不可能通过任何一辆的车，在这个世界能够带我们去到这个涅槃的程度。
You see, Nibbana is not like a Beijing city. Nibbana is not like a Shanghai city.
涅槃它不是像北京一样和上海一样在他们那个位置。
So sometimes we use a metaphor, city, Nibbana city, sometimes metaphor.
所以我们会用一种比喻来说我们会说那是涅槃城，那是涅槃城。
So metaphor only for the children when we explain, like metaphor we use.
只是说为了在我们向小孩子解释的时候，为了让他们能够理解，我们用这种比喻，就把涅槃呢比喻成一个城市。
So at that time, okay, children's imaging,
所以听到之后呢，小孩子就有一个很形象的他可以去想涅槃是什么样的一种。
So because of this, mindful is very important to take our meditation object.
所以一门呢是很重要的，因为它是用来识取这种概念所缘。
So other doors are only sometimes can be like a tool, not like a tool.
其他的五门呢，只是有的时候可以被我们作为工具来使用。
So you see the white, okay. After that, you have to understand the white with your wisdom.
举例来说，当你看到白色的时候，你应该用你的智慧去识别什么是白色。
For example, earth.
对于这个地来说，地变来说，地来说。
So what mentioned in the instruction? Okay, look at the earth. Concentrate on the concept of the earth.
那在指导清净道论里谈地变的时候，会指导说，什么是地呢？你首先眼睛要看着那个地面，然后取得这个地的概念。
So there is another instruction. Don't look at the color of the earth.
那下一句的指导是说，不要去注意到这个土地的这个颜色。
Do you know? Don't look at the color of the earth.
你们有没有注意到呢？是告诉这里的指导是说，不要去注意到这个地的这个泥土的颜色，地的颜色。
What is the meaning?
这句话是什么意思呢？
You see here cup.
你看到这个杯子。
You see the cup.
你看到了这个杯子。
Now you understand this is a cup.
你就理解了这个杯子是什么。
I say, don't see the color.
那我现在告诉你，不要注意到这个杯子的颜色。
How do you understand? Don't see the color.
不要看颜色。
You know the cup.
你知道杯子。
Okay. You understand the cup at the time. This cup can be also white. This cup can be also red. This cup can be also green or any other color.
所以，当你理解了杯子的概念的时候，你就会知道这个杯子可能是白色的，可能是红色的，甚至其他颜色的。
If you see only this cup, you cannot think of the white cup.
如果你只识别了这个杯子，这个特殊的这个杯子的话，你就可能会不认识这个白色的这种杯子。
If you think only the white, if you think only the green, your mind is not focusing on the cup.
如果你只识别了白色或者绿色，那其实你就不知道什么是杯子。
So that's why concentrate on the blood mass. Don't focus and don't concentrate on the color.
所以我会说，要专注于这个锡团上面，而不是专注于这个颜色。
That's why sometimes we say, don't pay attention to the color.
所以我有的时候会教导说，不要去留意那个颜色。
Color is not your object of meditation. Concept of the breath only your object of meditation.
颜色不是你禅修的所缘，那么概念系是你禅修的所缘。
Okay, so this is this understanding of the doors and objects and concepts are relating.
那这种理解这种声闻呢，和理解这种目标之间，它是有很重要的联系的。
Now, we like to stop our Dhamma talk. So we will share the merits.
现在呢，开始结束，我们要分享功德给一位贤友的父亲。
So during the retreat, so we trying hard, keeping the morality, practicing the meditation. So trying to understand the Dhamma.
在禅修营之中呢，我们尽力守好我们的戒行，我们努力的禅修，我们努力的去理解法。
Also making the offering, do the for the yogis needs. Also some also supported me. So different ways of the dana, sila and bhavana.
还有一些人呢，他做了供养，还有一些人呢，也尽了他们的各种的所能来护持我。那我们在整个禅修营过程中呢，我们都在尽力的去积累我们的戒，积累我们的布施，积累我们禅修的善业。
For the spread of the Dhamma, so teachers alone is not possible. Also, all the Kapiya organizers are also running, helping each other, and then we can try.
那在弘法的过程之中呢，单单一个导师是不足够的。那这些敬人也好，这些组织者也好，这些法工也好，他们在一起努力，这样才能把一个禅修营举办得比较圆满成功。
So during this retreat, one yogi is helping, so to the organizer and also trying hard, but so that yogi's father was father is sick and now in the hospital.
那在这个晨学营之中呢，也有一位帮助就是参加法工工作的这个贤友。那虽然他是很想参加这个整个的过程，但是因为他父亲突然生了疾病的缘故呢，他已经离开。然后他的父亲现在应该在医院之中。
So that yogi's name is Liu Jiangnan.
就是刘建南贤友的父亲。
So her father is Liu Jiangbing.
他的父亲的名字叫刘振平。
So
刘振平。
So now we should sense, no? So loving kindness, no, to her father Liu Jiangbing. May he be well and happy, and then also the merits, wholesome deeds we accrue, share with him. So we wish, and then we recite.
所以我们首先把慈心发送给这位贤友的父亲，愿他可以健康，愿他可以快乐。之后，我们把我们积累的功德也一起分享给他，希望他能够早日能够离苦得乐。
Idame punyam aswakyam Waham hotu Idame dhanam Idame silam Idame punyam Nibbanasa Pachayo Hotu Mama punya bhagam Sava Sadanam Ajima Te Sabe Me Samam Punya Bhagam Labandu Sadhu Sadhu Sadhu. Let us pay homage to the Buddha by reciting the Namo Tassa 3 times.
让我们礼敬佛陀。
Namo Tassa Bhagavato Arahato Samma Sambuddhassa. Namo Tassa Bhagavato Arahato Samma Sambuddhassa. Namo Tassa Bhagavato Arahato Samma Sambuddhassa. Today, tonight is the fifth night of the retreat.
今晚已经到了禅学营的第5天。
So, from the beginning, so first day, second day, slowly, I have given a basic and some important facts, some important instructions for the practice.
在第一天和第二天呢，我已经给予了一些简要的和重要的一些关键点的开始。我也介绍了一些重要的关于禅修方面的事项。
Some information, some teachings in detail facts I haven't explained in the past few days teaching.
那在最开始的几天里面，我还没有用一种介绍很仔细的去介绍一些细节。
So I hope so one yogi learn the book so can understand.
我希望禅修者们通过看那本小册子呢，可以很容易的理解。
Some of you have learned the booklet and even could practice yourself.
如果说一些看过那个小册子的人呢，甚至他们可以以后自己按照书中的教导来实践。
Some yogis may not understand clearly.
有些禅修者呢，可能不能完全的明白。
Some yogis sometimes practice under the guidance of some teachers, and then sometimes reading the booklet, so some of them think it's the same.
如果一些禅修者经过其他的一些禅师的指导之后，然后当他们在看到这本书的时候，他们可能觉得有一些是相同的内容。
Some understand, some parts may not be same.
但是呢，也会感觉到里边有些内容呢是不一样的。
We already discussed. It is not a different approach, a different destination.
这个我已经解释过了。这些不同的方法呢，他们并不是他们最终都是一个目的。
Because many yogis don't have much time to learn the Dhamma.
很多的禅修者实际上是没有太多的时间来学习法的。
So they want to know quickly within the few days.
他们想要在短短的几天内呢，就很完全的理解。
Mostly they want to get improvement quickly.
他们很想在几天之内呢就取得明显的进步。
All want to get improvement quickly.
实际上可能是所有人都想取得明显的进步。
Even to understand how to practice, actually it is not easy to understand quickly.
即使是对理解如何正确的禅修来说，也不是一件很容易的事情。
Some of you told me in the first day instructions, so not very clear how to practice yet.
有一些禅修者会对我说，那尊者在第一天的教导呢，好像还不是听得很清楚。
Second day, third day, so more understand how to practice.
但是听了第二天和第三天的开示之后呢，就会有更多的理解。
In previous retreats in last year, retreat period is 7 days only.
在去年的一次禅修营中呢，禅修营的时间呢只有7天。
This China retreat, so I accepted first as only 7 days.
在我最开始接受中国的方面的邀请的时候呢，我只同意这个是一个7天的禅修营。
Later change.
只是后来有所改变。
Because of Ukema push me, Ukema push me.
禅师说是我推动禅师做改变。
He said, when I refused, Bhante, is it right, longer the retreat, better the results of the yogis' practice?
就是说，在班队开始先拒绝那个就是时间更长的时候，我其实我不记得了，但是班队说是当时我对班队说，如果是时间更长的禅修营呢，对禅修者的提高是更加有帮助的。
How do you think?
你们认为呢？
So why you refuse? He asked me.
你为什么要拒绝一个时间比较长的禅修营呢？
And like 7 days. I said, why? He asked. If more than 7 days, tired.
现在我想起来了，因为我确实问了这个班队当时的说法是说，那他的这个超过7天的话，就是身心都会觉得非常的疲惫。
So sometimes different conditions. So weather, devotees, food, many things are different.
因为在禅修营会遇到各种各样不同的条件，食物还有一些护持者的问题，还有一些这个天气的问题，都会影响到人的这个状态。
So anyway, so all of you are so happily welcome to all of us. So we will remember. All of you are happily welcome to us the whole life.
那么不管怎么说，你们在这里，欢迎我们的这个情景呢，我会在我的一生中都能记得。
So usually within the few days, important instruction, so we must finish.
在这有限的几天内，我必须把那些重要的指导都讲解完成。
Tonight, I like to repeat some of our discussions of the previous talks.
那今天我先去重复一下我们之前已经进行过的一些讨论。
Yesterday and this morning, so we have talked about the nimitta.
昨天呢和今天早上我们已经介绍过相。
Do you remember?
你们现在还记得这些内容吗
？So this term is this word and this name is very popular among the Anapanasati meditators.
那么尼密他这个字眼呢，在安那巴那的禅修者之中是非常流行的。
So different meanings. So mark, sign, milestones.
它可以有不同的意义，包括标记啊、记号啊，包括像里程碑啊这样。
Many teachers use sign.
很多导师呢会用记号这个意思。
What I like.
我是更喜欢哪个含义呢？你们可以猜一猜。milestone mark。
You clever.
你们很聪明。
Okay, sign also so acceptable. Acceptable.
就是符号或者记号，这也是可以接受的。
So mark and sign are not much different. So
标记呢不是有太多区别。
So, but milestone is so important for us to understand. It's important to understand the nimitta as milestone.
里程碑这个含义呢，就是对我们理解这个过程是很有重要的帮助作用的。
So, as a sign, okay, usually mention the preliminary, landing and counterpart.
那作为标记呢，一般我们会在那个变作和那个在取向之间都会发现，在变作和思想之间的过程都会发现这个标记。
In the booklet, I mentioned a beginning, early, a middle, high, sinking.
在那本小册子中，我曾经提到过这个过程，包括刚开始、早期、中期、高阶、沉浸的阶段。
As milestones.
那这些阶段呢，都是有它的这个里程碑的。
So level by level, so there can be some changes of the appearance of the breath, mass of breath body.
那在不同的层次上呢，那这个习团的这个外观，就会有不同程度的改变。
One meditator starts to learn the anapanasati. Usually, they try to know that is the in-breath, that is the out-breath, that is the long breath, that is the short breath.
通常来讲，在禅修者开始修习安那巴那的时候呢，他们会区分先去 识别这个入息、出息、长息和短息。
So most of you have learned, and most of you, and some of you have practiced.
可能你们绝大多数人都了解过，都学习过，其中还有一部分人可能实践过。
Four characteristics and four. This is in, out, long and short. So they are also, we can call, four characteristics of the real breath.
像入、出、长、短，那么我们也可以把这四种称为就是呼吸的四种特征。
You may know what is the long breath, what is the short breath. No? So we haven't discussed, I haven't explained in this retreat before.
你们可能有了解什么是长期，什么是短期。那到目前为止，我还没有解释过这个方面。
So as meditators can focus on the breath must directly at the nostril area, so can improve.
对于那些直接能够把心投入在鼻孔那个下方区域的那些禅修者来说，他们的禅修是可以很明显的进步的。
So most of you understand. So in and out, long and short.
但是更多的人呢是会知道什么是入气，什么是出气，什么是长气，什么是短气。
So, Nimitta, sign. So when someone come to this temple, so seeing the important or obvious building and object, they can remember clearly how to come. They are also sign. We have discussed yesterday.
在昨天我们曾讨论过，像尼密他的含义呢，就是说，比如一个人他来到广法寺，当他能够记住这个广法寺里那些重要的和明显的这些建筑物的时候，他们就会很容易找到这些路线。
When the breath enters our body and come out from our body, we clearly know through the touch.
当这个呼吸进入到我们身体的时候，然后在循环之后，再从身体出来的时候，通过触觉呢，我们是能够知道，很清楚的知道的。
Because of this, sometimes we say, through the touch, we understand and can develop meditation and anapanasati practice.
所以会有一种说法说，通过触觉呢，就是禅修者可以了解呼吸并开发他的定力。
At the first few days, I didn't explain because I don't want you to be confused.
在开始的几天里，我没有解释，是因为我不希望你们会感到困惑。
Now, I think all of you or mostly understand that touch is not the object of your meditation.
现在我相信大部分的禅修者呢，已经知道了这个触觉，并不是我们安那巴那修行的所应该关注的对象。
Is it right?
是不是？
Yes. Okay. So all of you trying to know the breath as a concept. So touch is only the can be two.
那你们现在已经了解了，应该专注在那个概念系上面。触觉呢，只能有时可能是作为一种工具而已。
So at the very beginning, we know the real breath through the touch.
在最开始的时候呢，我们是通过触觉来知道这个呼吸的。
So that's why touching point is a very important word among the Anapanasati meditators.
所以在这个安那巴那的这些禅修者之间呢，触点也是一个非常广泛知道的一个概念。
What I have used the term to focus on the breath mass. I haven't used a touching point at the in early days of this retreat.
当我告诉你们去专注在这个习团上的时候，我并没有提到过触点这样的概念。
You may have noticed, some of you noticed.
你们有没有注意到这一点呢？
What I have used the term.
那我用的一个字眼是什么？
Focus on the breath mass at your nostril area.
我说的是在你的鼻孔附近去专注这个目标。
I told many times, nostril area, proper focus area. So I use this term.
就是鼻孔下方这个区域呢，是一个正确的关注区域。
Touching point. By using this term, some yogis are easily confused.
使用触点这个含义的话，使用触点这个词的话，会造成很多禅修者的困惑。
Some yogis, okay, you know the breath at touching point, so how they understand?
如果对禅修者说你要在触点处去觉知你的呼吸，那听到这个话的禅修者会怎么理解呢？
Okay, another way, feel the breath at the touching point.
另外一种说法就是在触点感觉你的呼吸。
So these terms I avoid to use.
那我总是避免使用这样的字眼。
I don't like to use feel the breath.
我不喜欢用这个感觉呼吸这样的表达。
I only say know the breath.
我只会说知道你的吸。
Know the breath column, know the breath mass.
知道你的吸柱，或者说知道你的吸团。
Know the breath body.
或者说知道吸身。
Even the watch I don't use. Watch I don't like.
我也不会用查看这样的字眼。
Watch the breath I don't like.
看着这个呼吸，看着这个吸，我也不会这样表达。
I say knows again and again, remembers again and again. The breath mass at your nostril area.
我会说知道，或者说记得你的在人中部在鼻孔下方记得或者知道你的吸团。
So I have reason. I have reason.
我这样做有我的理由。
So Pasama feel the breath. Many yogis easily confused.
举例来说，感觉这个呼吸，感觉这个就会造成很多禅修者的这个困惑。
One yogi told me, after reading the booklet, so Bhante, why you write? Because he is American, so his English much better than me. So Bhante, you should write, feed the breath.
就是有一位美国的禅修者，他看了这本小册子之后，就对班队说道：为什么？他说班队你应该用这种感觉呼吸去描述。但因为这位禅修者他是美国人，所以他的英文其实是远远的比尊者的英文要来得好的。
So because this I also listened that monk's suggestion carefully. But later I explained him slowly. Later he accepted.
那我也是很耐心的听他的这个提出的这个建议，之后呢，我耐心的向这位美国的比库来解释，最终他也接受了我的解释。
So this time I don't like touching point, feel such terms as much I avoid to use.
所以我会避免使用触点或者说感觉这样的字眼。
Touching point or touching place also can be called as nimitta.
就是触点啊，或者这种触觉的区域啊，这些也可以称为一种相。
So when the breath flows, real breath, when we know real breath touch at our upper lip and entrance of the nose very clearly.
当真实的呼吸它流动的时候呢，它经过我们的人中或鼻孔进入到身体的时候呢，我们是可以通过这个触觉来清楚的知道的。
By paying attention inside the nose, can feel the touch more.
如果把注意力放在鼻孔的内部呢，这种触觉就会变得，这种触觉会更明显。
So I draw a picture.
我画了这幅示意图。
Do you know what picture?
这是关于什么的示意图呢？
Okay. The nose, the upper lip. So this area, real breath flows and brush. Brush.
就是在这个鼻孔和上唇这一片区域呢，真实的呼吸会流动，
So
并且刷过这个皮肤。
this is a want the blood flow, so very clearly touch, that area.
所以当呼吸在流动的时候，那个触觉在这个区域是非常的明显。
So nostril and upper lip, both.
就是在这个是鼻孔和上唇是结合在一起的这个区域。
Yeah, Nimeda is touching point in this area.
所以有一种说法就是说，这个触觉的这个能感知触觉这个区域呢，也叫做相。
Point means here place, touching point or touching place.
这个意思就是说，触点或者说触觉的区域。
Usually yogi notice where the breath brushes against, where the breath touches most obviously.
那禅修者有的时候会注意到，在哪个区域这个呼吸刷过皮肤的感觉最明显，或者在哪个点能够感觉到这种呼吸最明显。
So the first one is nostril nimeda, second one is upper lip nimeda.
那可以说是在这样两个区域，一个就是在鼻孔这个区域，一个是在上唇的这个区域。
Nostril sign or upper lip sign.
所以也称为就是鼻孔这个尼米塔，或者说这个上唇的尼米塔区域。
So in the book mentioned this is nasika nimeda and mukha nimeda in Bali. They are called like this.
这两个巴利就是分别代表鼻孔的区域和上唇区域的意思。
So we understand now touch is not the object of our meditation.
现在我们已经知道了，触觉呢不是禅修的目标。
But this area very important for us.
但这一块区域呢，却是对我们来说是有很重要的意义的。
Around this area, we have to focus on the mass of the breath.
因为我们也在这一个区域呢去专注吸团。
That's why I use nostril area or proper focus area.
所以我会把这个区域称之为最适合的关注的区域。
So, in commentary mentions that area as the touching point.
在注释书中会提到这个区域称之为触点。
Potadhana, Pali Potadhana.
巴利语字眼是布达特纳。
Pota Poto Kasi Pana Satin Tapidua Bhavi Tasewa Bhavana Sambhajati. So this teaching is mentioned.
就是在这一段教导之中提到了这样一个定义。
By keeping the mindfulness and contemplating the object at the obvious touching point, touching place, meditation development can be complete.
那这段巴利语的含义是，带有正念的在触点或者触觉的区域去省思这个目标，这样的话，那禅修它就是完整的。 定力对定力的培养就是完整的。
So this time, these teachings are very mentioned in the commentary.
这是在注释中提到的一种说法。
So Buddha teachings is really the best and complete.
那佛陀的教导呢是最好的，最完整的。
Commentary teachings also very, very good to understand the Buddha teachings, and really very helpful to understand the Buddha teachings.
那么这些注释书呢，其实对于理解佛陀的教导呢，也是非常有帮助的。
But if we learned sometimes such touching nimitta, sometimes some yogis misunderstand.
但是如果提出这样的类似于触点这样的概念的话，会造成很多禅修者的误解。
Because of weakness of whose? Weakness of ourselves.
这是文字的这个缺陷，也是我们自身的一些缺陷会造成。
So anyway, that's why I don't use that term, touching point. But as a theory, I explain to you.
我呢是避免使用触点这样的概念的，但是呢，我必须把这样的一种理论，这样一种教理，这样一种知识来就是讲给你们。
Some of you are curious, why you don't use this term, why you don't teach this way, curious.
所以，因为有些禅修者会好奇说，你为什么不用这个字？
Meditators who feel the real breath again and again, what happened?
如果一个禅修者他一再的去感觉到这种真实的呼吸的话，会发生什么事情呢？
So they become habitual to feel the touch.
他们就形成一种去感觉的、去知道触觉的这样一种习惯。
Some of the yogis so cannot ignore the touch easily.
一些禅修者是很难去改掉这样的依赖触觉的这样的习惯。
Yesterday I told about my brother. Yesterday, no?
Yesterday night. 昨天呢，禅师曾经讲过他哥哥的事情。
Some years he strongly practiced by feeling the sensation and touch throughout his body.
那他曾经有几年非常精进的去练习，他的练习方式呢是觉知他自身内部的这种感受和各种触觉。
Later, one trying to ignore, one trying to focus on the conceptual breath, he has to try again to overcome his previous habit.
当后来他按照这种关注概念系的方式去修安那巴那的时候，他必须同时去克服掉他以前的这种修习所带来的一些习惯。
So, if we become some actions habitual it is not easy to relinquish.
如果我们形成一些惯有的这种行为的话，这是很难去完全的把它舍弃掉的。
You may notice some habits, completely different from others, but some habits no good, but difficult to change, difficult to relinquish.
你可以看到有一些人的习惯呢是明显与他人不同的，即使这一些是不太合适的习惯，那对于这些人来说也是不太容易改掉的。
Such behavior, such action become temperament for them.
那这些习惯呢，这些行为呢，就成了他这个性格中的一部分。
This temperament sometimes follows many lives.
这种习性呢，就会不光在这一生，也会在许多生里伴随着他。
Even up to the arhat.
甚至在当这某位众生证悟成为阿拉汉的时候呢，他身上还会留有一些旧有的一些习性。
So, yogis of some previous practice, so feel difficult to relinquish and to switch to this approach.
一些曾经有过其他修行经验的禅修者呢，会不容易的去改掉旧有的这些经验，而转换到现在的这种修习安那巴那的方法之中。
One yogi, one bhikkhu asked me, Pandit, should I stop the practice for some months? After that, can I start again?
有一位比库曾经对我说：“那我班得尊者，我可以先停下这种我先停止修行3个月、几个月之后，那我再重新开始可以吗？”
So even such questions, the monk asked me.
即使是出家人，比库也会问我这样的问题。
So it is. I also cannot give such suggestion easily.
那我也很难直接给予他任何的建议。
So meditators who feel the clear breath later, so knowingly or unknowingly feel the touch, more and more sometimes.
就是这种靠着这种触觉去觉知真实呼吸的话，那之后呢，他会意识或者无意识的，他总是会注意到这样的感觉。
So some yogis understand that object is breath, not the touch.
一些禅修者他也明白禅修的对象呢是这个吸，而不是这个触。
Some yogi understanding is weak, so intentionally or unintentionally pay attention more and more to the touch at their nostril or upper lip area.
但是有些禅修者因为他们的理解还不够强，他们还会有意或者无意的去觉知那个鼻孔或者说上嘴唇那边的那种触。
So sometimes I command such meditators to understand how they are practicing, so as you are touch and breath time meditators.
那我会称呼这样的禅修者的，我把他们叫为触加上吸的这样的禅修者。
So by feeling the touch, meditators feel the movement feel the speed of the breath flow, and also can feel the quality of the breath as gross or subtle.
这样的禅修者通过他的触觉呢，他可以知道这个息的这个速度流动的流动的速度，还有这个息是粗的还是细的，这样的息的质量。
So some yogis now breath is gross, now breath is subtle. Through the touch, they give comment.
所以通过触呢，他们会评论自己的息，这个息是粗的，这个息的是很微细的。
So I don't like such comment through the touch.
我实际上是不喜欢这样通过触来得知的对息的这种评价。
Some of yogis could focus on the breath column or breath mass at their nostril. Later, so they notice their object become difficult to be mindful.
一些禅修者已经能看到，就是在正确的去看到这个息柱或者息团，但是之后呢，他们就会遇到一些困难，难以再看到这项目标。
Sometimes manifest, sometimes not manifest. They said.
他们会说，目标有时显现，有时不显现。
So breath must manifest, but not lasting long, and become not manifest.
那有的时候他们会说，这个目标呢，息团有时会显现，但是持续不了多久，就再次消失。
So why?
原因何在？
Here, some yogis came and discussed this afternoon.
今天下午呢，有一些禅修者就过来讨论。
With the development of the concentration, your object become subtle and subtler.
随着你定力的不断的加深，你所专注的目标呢，就变得越来越微细。
So meditator should not pay attention to the touch, to know the subtle or not.
但是禅修者是不应该去用触去判断这个息的是不是微细的。
Do you understand?
明不明白？
So some yogis, through the touch, try to know the breath, try to feel the breath. Later, so breath not clear in their mind, so they try to use effort to get the stronger breath.
一些通过触觉来觉知呼吸的，知道息和觉知呼吸的这样的禅修者呢，当他们息变得难以察觉的时候，他们就通过一种增强呼吸的这种强度的方式，去进一步的感觉这个息的存在。
So their concentration on the breath disturbed. So sensation and touch in the nostril area inside the nose. Inside the nose are stronger than outside the nose.
那么，他们的这个禅修呢，就会受到影响，因为他们在鼻孔内部的话，就会感到比在鼻孔外部感到更多的触和这个其他的感受。
So their focus follows inside the nose.
他们的这个注意力就会集中到这个鼻子的内部。
So, what happened?
这样的接下来会发生什么呢？
They also already broken the rules. Rules.
首先他已经违反了这个规则，违反了这个法则。
To focus on the breath at the nostril area. This is broken.
就是说，我们应该在正确的那个区域去知道息。
So following inside, they are focused on the breath. Also, cannot be stable.
就是进到鼻孔内部去觉知息的话，他们这个专注是不稳定的。
Taste and sensation become stronger.
触觉和其他的感受呢变得更强。
Because of this, sometimes I say, stronger the touch, weaker the breath.
这样针对这种情况，我会评论到，他是说触觉更强的话，那个息就越弱。
Stronger the breath, weaker the touch.
息越强的话，触就越弱。
So meditators who follow inside the nose to feel the sensation and touch. So later, not only following inside the nose, that yogi suffer pain or tension around the nose.
对，这样在鼻孔内部依靠触或者其他感受来知道息的这样的禅修者呢，之后他们可能会遇到更大的问题，就是他们的这个痛或者紧会变得更加明显。
Some yogis who have some improvement with such practice can suffer pain more in this condition.
以这种方式进行的禅修者呢，他们如果说他们的定力有提高的话，他们会感到更大的这种痛。
Here, some of you suffer such problem.
现在已经有一些人在去体验这样的痛苦了。
Sometimes, so it is not easy to teach the old yogis.
通常有时候呢，去教导这些老的禅修者是不容易的。
I don't like to drive the very old car.
我不喜欢开一部很老的车。
We worry on the way, motor car, something wrong.
在路上开车的过程中，就会担心他哪个地方会出问题。
Yogis also complain, now this, now that.
这样的禅修者也会经常会有抱怨，这样怎么样了，那样怎么样了。
So as a teacher also cannot show the smile all the time.
作为一个导师来讲，我也不能永远的保持我的笑容。
Don't you understand?
有的时候我会带有一点情绪的去批评。
So yogi also have mind, so they also
那同样的这样的态度呢，也会引发这个禅修者的情绪。
So some problem.
是有一些问题存在的。
So touch and breath time, slowly, such meditators can become strong touch and breath time meditators.
就是这种触息同时知道的这样的类型的禅修者，之后他的这种特征会在如果他坚持的话，他的这种特征会增强。
So that means elements, characteristics, no? So hardness, roughness, heaviness, heat, cold, such and such.
触呢就是知道的对象呢是这些元素的特征，包括冷与热呀、硬与软呀这样的特征。
So also flowing, pushing,
推动啊、粘结、流动啊这样的特征。
earth, fire, wind, elements, characteristics.
这些都是四大，就是像火和风啊这样的特征。
They feel the pushing and hardness around the nose, sometimes spread.
他们会感到这种推动、这种推和这种硬布满了这个上边的部位。
So to avoid the touch, so usually I suggest so have to use the sense.
那为了避免这种触呢，我通常会说要用感知。
To know the position or location of the object breath must.
用这种感知的能力呢，去确定这个专注的位置。
So, Nisitati Pilingan Avujaytva Ujongkaya Panidaya Primukhan Sate Upatabedava. That's mentioned in the Great Mindfulness Foundation Sutta. Sit down, having crossed his legs, set his body straight, having mindfulness before him.
那在大念处经中提到关于阿那巴那的修行，他大念处经说到，那禅修者要交叉双腿而坐，正直上身，执念于前，执念于在这个头部的前面。
So at the time, although your eye closed, so your sense is very good. It can be good, and then you know the place. So that is before your face, before your mouth and lip. So this sense of position can be strong.
那因为这种姿势呢，会让人的这种对这种周围位置的感知的能力达到最好的程度。那禅修者即使闭上眼睛，他也可以去感知到他上唇或者嘴之前面的这个位置。
You know the place of your object, breath must.
这样的话，你就知道了你要专注的对象的那个合适的区域。
So that's why we say place is the first to focus on.
那在专注之前呢，我们说的是位置是第一位的。
Here focus, so how you translate, I don't know. Focus has some meanings. Focus means sometimes they translate to concentrate. Focus also have another meaning. Focus is like camera. So focus is meaning I use.
那这个 focus 这个英文单词呢，有一些含义，其中一种呢也类似于专注，那另外一种呢是说像照相机的聚焦那样。那禅师在这里呢，他选的是这样的一种含义，就像照相机去聚焦一个目标那样。
Some yogis who have seen the breath mass, breath column can understand. Please, mind, mental eye can look at.
对于那些已经能够看到这个习住或者习团的禅修者来说，他可能能够理解这样的一种关系。
Like a camera.
就是从关注点到这个对象之间这种关系，就像用照相机在观察一样。
Because of this, I use this term, focus.
所以我会选取聚焦这个含义。
So, place is the first to focus on. Object is the next. Object is the next. Here, breath is the next, second step.
所以我会说，就是位置呢是在聚焦之前的第一步，那么这个习团呢对象呢是第二步。
So yesterday we discussed, no? Tisado Haridaba, no? This words mentioned. So in the mindfulness occupying with the body, so meaning is in the place, substitute the object.
那就是昨天晚上也谈过了。那这段话的含义说，就在那个位置上，把那个目标去插进去，这样。
So your nostril area, your mind focused. After that, you have to know, you have to reflect. Oh, this area is full of the breath mass. That breath mass in column shape. This way, you start to reflect.
当你首先把心聚焦在那个区域上的时候呢，之后你就可以醒思，这个醒思那个地方充满了，就是存在着那个习团。
This approach can start again and again. Whenever you start the meditation, or when the object not manifest, you can apply again and again.
这样的一种过程呢，你应该一再的使用，特别是当你的目标不明显的时候，你应该再重新从这个步骤开始。
It is very useful.
这是一个非常有效的、非常有用的一个技巧。
Now I like to stop. So talk. So like to discuss with the yogis.
现在有问题的可以提问，或者报告。
Anyone who like to discuss? Anyone?
谁要报告呢？
我首先非常的感恩，尊者，万里长城来到中国教我们禅修。我今天呢向尊者就是发挥着我这几天来的这个禅修的体验。第一天呢，因为我是从来没有参加过这个禅修，我是第一次，我没有经验。第一天我按照您的教法，就是将心安住鼻孔下的这个人中处，意想这个吸团和吸住，但是我吸团我怎么也很难关，吸住了我朦朦胧的还可以。起初，先翻译吧。
Okay. So I am very grateful. I'm very grateful that you come to China from a country far away. So this is also for me the first time to attend a retreat. I don't have experience. In the first day, I try to follow your guidance. I try to focus on the nostril area, but after that, I try to. 你用意象是吧？意象。
对，我就是关照，是意象去想这个吸住，就是朦朦胧胧还可以，不是很清楚。
So after I focus on the area, I can saw the breath column more or less, but not so clear.
One.
刚开始的时候。
就一个还是两个？一个系统。
2
column.
Today or which day?
The first day.
First day.
刚开始的时候呢，我还有点比较近一点，就是近的时候我能够感觉到自己的呼吸，很自然的柔和和绵长，就是但是这个维持了这个还不到20分钟，但是呢，我就慢慢的有这个杂念、妄念出来了。
She can feel the real breath is gentle and subtle. So, but this state These states only lasted for about 20 minutes, and then the wandering thoughts arose.
这个妄念就好像是有人跟我说话，或者是我突然间我跟别人说话的这个交流，这样的一个妄念和杂念。
It's like I communicate with others or somebody else talking to me.
像这个现象呢，就是到了第二天，我就是努力去观这个吸住，但是这个妄念呢还是不断。到了第二天的时候，到了第二天下午我就觉得，这个妄念太多，让我有点不自在了，所以我就想着用这个佛号念佛，是不是能够把它扶住了
？So the next day, she can still feel the wandering mind very strong. So in that afternoon, she start to think about whether or not she can use the Buddha Nusadi to recite the name of Buddha to try to recover to normal status, try to get away those wandering mind.
我虽然是心里念这个佛号的，但是我呢，这个还是关着这个人真处，想着这个吸住，我想的就是，我就是把这个吸住想就是阿弥陀佛，我就是念了这个吸住，念阿弥陀佛，在心里，但是我呢能够很快的，就是能够静下来了，我静那个，第二天我还是能够静，比较静的能够过了这个时间。第三天呢，第三天。
我先把第二天结束。So still in the second day, she tried to recite the name of Buddha, and at the same time, she tried to focus on the breath column, and the result showed that the wandering mind was less.
第二天我仍然是用这个，
第三天
我仍然用这个方法，我就是想着这个我念佛的时候想这个吸入时候反而还比较明显一点。下午的时候我一心念佛，就是想着我就看到了一个寺院的一个就是外面梁柱上的一个灯光，就是照着我。大概有1分钟之内吧，也有几十秒。那个灯光很强的灯光，对，是寺院的灯光。
And in the third day, she still practiced in this way. That means she recites the name of Buddha, and then at the same time she tried to focus on the breath column.
This is the breath column.
就是还是2个吸住吗？在第3天的时候。
对，我还是想着选这2个吸住，但吸住我是关照，但是我从来没有就是见到像这个我念就是在这个呢看到这个灯光有这么大的。
不是灯光，就是第2天的时候，第3天你还是能看到2个吸住吗？
就是也是光想这个2个吸住。
就是你是看就是出现了是吗？是吸住。
就是我是光想，我没有看，不是要我这个看到这个灯光要它是自己现出来的嘛，但是我的意思自己光想的那样的，想的2个吸住。
So, the second day and the third day is she said that she tried to imagine 2 breath columns.
到了昨天呢，我就想知道，我说能不能把佛号放下来，我就专修这个安那巴那这个禅修法。但是我昨天一天我坐立不安的，就是一身痛，特别感觉到痛，就是腰痛腿痛，我就没办法，我就干脆到一下我就关心念佛好了。今天呢我就还是用这个安那巴那的单修法，但是我今天方法有改变了。我就是因为一身痛嘛，我就跪着，我先跪着就是这样的观想，开始还能静， 过了一段时间之后呢，大概20分钟我再坐着，这样身体就比较舒服，我还是这样关照。但是我就发现我一背的眼睛嘛，那个杂念就出来了。你不背眼睛就是这个眼关的这个鼻，关的鼻在想这个人中处，在观想息处呢，还能够近一点。
The third day, I totally use Buddha, the method that I totally recite the name of Buddha for the 4th day. But today I try to only practice with Anapana object. But when I sit, the wonder mind arise. So I try to use another posture. I bow down my knee and on the cushion, and I use my eye to watch my nostril area. In this way, I can feel a little bit calm.
但是我发现了这个，我通过您教的这个禅修法，就是帮我解决了一个很大的毛病。这个毛病就是我以前念佛做什么，我都有这个身体这个气流感特别强。以前我这个气流感一上来的时候，我就会去体会、去享受这个感觉。但是我现在把这个注意力集中到这人正处，我就不会去体验这个了。
So, she solved one old body problem by practicing this method. Before, when she practiced the way that reciting the name of Buddha, she can feel that the air flowing inside her body. But now, using this method, try to focus on the nostril area. She ignored the flow, the air flow inside her body.
我就是想请尊者，开始就是可不可以在禅修安乐班的这个方法的时候，可不可以就是不在这个念佛，就是我想的这个息住就是阿弥陀佛这样的光就是这样。
So she want to know that if she can practice Anapana in this way, she just treat the breath column as some Buddha.
因为我平时念佛都基本上是行住坐我都是念佛，我成习惯了。然后我就是发现在这个禅修中，我念佛的时候能够帮助我这个息住还能观想的比较清楚，而且自己还能够比较静，能够很快的就静下来，就是能够静下来。
Okay, because she has been practicing the old way for a long time, so she found that if she found that under the help of this old habit.
Okay. So you are all so very boring. So what you like, you practice yourself.
你呢自己决定怎么去修。
So I explain again and again. Also, you not follow.
我已经一再的解释，但是你还没有按照我给出的教导去做。
Some yogi natures they like to practice dhamsa.
有些禅修者的天性就是说，他们喜欢按照自己的那种习惯去禅修。
So this is their karma.
这是他们各自的业。
I ignore.
我只能选择舍。
Sometimes I'm not inviting the students to come to me.
有时候不会邀请这个学生来见我。
Students request come, okay, I accept.
只有他们主动的要求来的时候，我才会接受。
I nobody invite.
我不会邀请任何人。
Because to teach the one yogi is not easy.
就是教导禅修呢， 教导一些禅修者其实是不容易的。
Sometimes even to the students, give the place, give the food, give the clothes, give the medicines, they're not satisfied.
就是对一些人来说，即使你给予他们的衣食住药，给他们四字句，他们也不会觉得很满意。
Sometimes I say, I not invited you, you requested first to come and learn, so you do, I give everything, but you're not satisfied.
所以我就会对他们说，并不是我邀请你来的，是你自己主动过来的。现在我已经提供了这些必备的字句，你为什么还不满意呢
？Okay, so for the Dhamma, so now you also like to learn. So I explained after seeing the column, so step by step another instruction, so should follow. I talk here many times.
那为了法，那我会，而且你也是有意愿想学的，所以我在教导。那你应该按照禅师以前教导的步骤，那一步一步的来。
So such way of practice I heard long ago.
我听闻过这种方式的我听闻过这种方法。
Breath going inside, follow up to the heart, recite Buddha. Go out breath. Go in, reach into the navel, Buddha. Go out.
就是有这样的一种修行的方法，就是说，他们把这种佛号跟呼吸结合起来。比如，当呼吸进去的时候，可能念一声不得，然后当这呼吸出来的时候，可能再念一下，这样。
Some famous in other country, I think Thai tradition or some teachers teach in this way.
就是在泰国的一些很有名的禅师呢，他们会有过这样的教导。
Myanmar not present.
在缅甸不存在这样的一种方法。
So, as a meditation subject, should choose only one to develop.
为了禅修的进展，那就是禅修的目标就应该只是一个。
Should not mix 2, 3 at the same time.
不能把2到3个目标呢结合在一起来修。
But for about 1 minute, 2 minutes, so we understand.
那如果仅仅是1分钟、2分钟的话，这样是可以的。
One bow down to the Buddha, we remember the Buddha qualities, and then we reflect the Buddha qualities happily. It take 1 minute or 2 minutes.
当我们礼敬佛陀的时候，我们可以省思佛陀的素质。那这样，如果用1、2分钟省思佛陀的素质的话，这是可以接受的。
So it arises happiness in our mind, so not disturb the practice.
因为这样我们的内心会升起喜，这种程度的话是不会干扰到我们的禅修的。
At the end of the practice, we remember the other beings, and then we reflect the loving kindness 1 minute, 2 minutes. After that, share the messages. This is also good.
就是在我们禅修结束的时候呢，我们可以去散播我们的慈心，1分钟或2分钟，把这些慈心和功德分享给其他众生，这样的方式也是可以接受的。
You practice 1 hour, you reciting or Buddha Nusati or such and such, 50 minutes. So you send to loving kindness to others, 50 minutes, half an hour. Anapana, and you like to practice 50 minutes or such and such. Wandering thoughts also 50 minutes. So such way, so cannot develop deeply.
所以，比如在一坐之中，1个小时之中，你修那个佛随念用了这个15分钟，然后散播慈心又用了15分钟，然后阿那巴那本身的修行又用了15分钟，最后妄念又占掉了15分钟，那这样的方式实际是不可取的。
So have to choose one subject
目标就只能选定一个。
That's why during the retreat, for the retreat, I mentioned the organizer, mention only Anapanasati. I cannot teach many things at the same, this 1 week only. So.
之前我曾经对组织者说过，需要他强调这次禅修营只是关于安那巴那的，我不会在短短的这个禅修营期间内教导太多的禅修目标。
Meditation is very profound, very wide, many questions and many subjects. So do you think that you are such person can understand at the same time many subjects?
就是禅修是很广，就是它的程度是很宽广和深奥的。那你们认为你们是可以在这么短的期间内去理解到很多不同的禅修方法、禅修目标吗？
You think? Okay, that's why I reminded. Even in the schedule, I instructed discussion, interview, discussion on yogis practice.
所以我曾让这个组织者确认来说，即使在这个日程表上，我也会也要标明说那个小餐和开示它的主题呢，都是要关于这个禅修者的禅修情况的。
Because we stay only about 1 week or 10 days. Within this day, we discuss many things. So how the Buddha practice, how the Venerable Sariputta practice, how the other Arhat practice, how the other yogis practice. So how can we learn the Anapanasati?
因为我们的禅修营是只有10天，在这么短的时间内，如果我们去讨论，就是像一些圣弟子们他们是怎么修的，像另外一些人他们是怎么修的，那这样的话，我们怎么才能够去了解我们关于安那巴那的修行？
So some yogis not report their practice. Pandit, in this sutta, that mention, that sutta, that mention. So discussing a lot. Later, not interested to report his practice.
有些禅修者在小参的时候，他们并不会报告他们的禅修体验，而只是说尊者在这一部经中讲到这样一件事，在那一部经中又提到那样一件事，只是他们从来不会去报告他们自己的禅修的事情。
I am not interviewing him. He only interviewed me.
这个感觉是说，不是他向我报告，而是在向我需要向他报告一样。
So discussing the many sutta sometimes. So sometimes that some yogis not reporting his practice. That yogi how practice, Pandit? That yogi how practice? So showing. That yogi practice can be real or lying, or that yogi is real or lying. So in this way, among the others, sometimes they say like this.
所以有些禅修者呢，他来跟我报告的时候，他也是不会报告自己的禅修情况，而是注意在别人的禅修情况上。他会问另外一位禅修者他是怎么修的，另外一位禅修者他是怎么修的，他感兴趣这样的问题，但是不报告自己的体验。
Because he not believe that yogi is report. He not believe that yogi is report. He not directly accusing us a liar, but sometimes say, is it real? Is it real? So later what happened? So problem no good. So I don't want to discuss such condition. Okay, yogis practice. Okay, yogis practice.
因为这些禅修者呢，他不信任其他禅修者的禅修报告，所以他会质疑，会认为这些其他的禅修者有可能在说谎，所以他就会把这样的问题抛给尊者，那尊者应该怎么他应该怎么处理呢？
Okay, for you, so breath column, so 2 columns, 1 minute, you know. After that, 1 column only you choose, no? 1 minute, another 1 minute.
所以现在你应该这样做，就是首先呢，你先去关注这个 2个吸住1到2分钟之后呢，你选择一侧的吸住，继续关注一分钟左右。
Your chosen columns can be left or right. Any column you can choose.
你可以从左或者右选择任意一侧作为关注的对象。
So please ignore the touch and movement of the rear breath.
请一定要去忽略掉触觉或呼吸的进出这样的移动。
So breath column, you focus and then you cropped one small part that is between the nostril opening and upper lip.
当你这样做之后呢，你要裁剪那个你选定的吸住上裁剪一小团一小块，这个新裁剪的这个小块呢，是位于你那个鼻孔下方和那个上唇之间那个区域的。
可以吗？
你可以看一下这本小册子。
This small part you crop that should be between the nostril opening and upper lip, and then your mind look at that crop part as a mass of the breath.
然后你就应该用你的心专注在这个吸团上，然后要知道这里是充满气的。
So this area is full of the breath or full of the breath mass, and then not only that area, actually throughout the breath column is full of the breath mass.
当然你也要知道，就是说除了那一个你专注的那一块是充满了吸的之外呢，你的整个的吸住内部也是完全的充满了这个吸的。
So no, you try to remember. So when you focus on the crop part of the breath mass, that is at the nostril area, your mind look at as a whole.
那当你去专注的时候呢，当你专注着修剪后的一小块的时候，你要把它作为一个整体来观察。
So you also read at that time, you can understand more.
你可以同时去看一下这本小册子，然后你会有更多的理解。
If you have still difficulty, next day come to me.
如果你还有问题的，还遇到困难的话，在明天你可以去禅师那里去报告。
Is there anyone?
还有谁要报告呢？
我只练习了5分钟。
I practice for about 5 minutes.
Okay.
我本来想进禅堂的，但是我觉得进来了就要做1个小时，所以我出去了，没有进禅堂。
So I didn't practice inside the meditation hall because if I enter, I have to sit for 1 hour.
Yes. Okay. How did you practice?
你修的怎样？你的体会？
我只要一闭上眼睛，就会觉得鼻子上有蚂蚁一样在爬。
When I close my eyes, I can feel it's like some ants passing my nostril area.
然后会感觉到胸腔有压力。
I feel the pressure. I feel the pressure at my chest area.
So yesterday you could sit 15 minutes, no?
就是昨天
half an hour, or you said.
昨天你说你可以做就是15分钟或者到30分钟。
So could you make your mind clear, and then could you make thinking of the empty in this area? Haven't you tried?
就是你能让你的心很清晰的去知道你的前面这个部位是空的吗？先去想那个部位是空的吗？你有这样做？
我试了2种方法，第一种方法是前面是有一个空的东西在，第二个是完全没有，我不知道哪个是对的。
I tried two approach. One is that I think that before my heart is empty, nothing. The other way is that I don't think in this way.
Because you are practicing period is 5 minutes, so 2 ways you apply. So what is better for you?
你觉得这两种途径，哪一种更适合你呢？
没有的那个后面的第二个，就是什么都没有的。如果有个空，不觉得有压力；如果没有那个空。
So he said that he preferred to not think about the area before the heart is empty, because if he thinks in that way, it will cause some pressure.
So second way is what practice? You say second way you like, so what second way you practice?
就是第二种你是怎么修的呢？第二种方式。
You say second way.
如果什么都没有的话，可能会有念头过来，然后也会呼吸会感觉到清晰的呼吸。如果我用第一种的话，就会觉得那个呼吸会被我压制。
OK， 再问的第二种，I can feel the real breath and I can feel the wandering mind in the second in the way I choose.
Because you said you have tension arisen in the face by feeling the real breath long ago.
你曾经提到过，因为你之前的练习呢，你会觉得脸部的这个有很强的这种感觉，这种紧的感觉。
Now you practice again real breath.
那为什么你现在要去觉知这种真实的呼吸呢？
I haven't instructed you to do again.
我没有让你按照老的办法再做一遍。
So by feeling the real breath, you intend to overcome your problem.
你想要去克服这个就是旧有的这个习惯吗？
I haven't instructed.
我只想得到禅定。
My purpose is to attain jhana. My purpose.
So now also you practice yourself. You have problem many months you practice before in some centers. So because of tension you now stop the practice and then now you come and here listening. You said to solve your problem. Yesterday also you said.
就是你呢，就是也是按照自己的习惯在练习。之前你提到过，在另外一个禅修中心，可能因为这种方式感到不适，所以已经停止禅修几个月了。然后你来到这个禅修营呢，是想试一试这个方式，这个方法。你昨天也说你会这样去试个15分钟到半个小时这样子。
How can I teach you? You practice also what you like.
你按照自己的意愿去禅修的话，那我怎么教你呢？可以回答一下，如果你想回答，可以回答一下。
Okay, try again to understand.
继续尝试一下，继续尝试一下。
Okay, another one.
下一个。
This evening come another one. Someone come. This evening come to my kuti room. Who come?
今天晚上有谁去过我的那个住处呢？
To discuss. Come.
就是今天晚上去找我的。
Okay. No need.
不用了。
我有一个问题，就是这2天我试了2种方法，但是到目前为止都好像不是很成功。第一种方法是就是想象我这个地方有一个溪柱，大概10厘米长，但是我从后面往前看的时候的话呢，我很难看到整个10厘米，一般是比方说我看到上面这一节的话呢，那下面这一东西相对比较模糊。看到中间的话呢，就上下比较模糊；看到往下的话呢，就是上面比较模糊。我想知道这个是正常的吗？还是说，这是不对的
Okay, so I try to follow Pandit's instruction. So I try about 2 days. So I used to approach. The first one, I try to imagine the birth column at the suitable place. But I also see from behind. But it seems that I can only see clearly some part of the breast column. For example, when I see clearly the upper part, the middle and the lower part will blur. And if I see the lower part, the middle part and the upper part will become blur. So I don't know why like this.
When did you start to see? When did you start to see your breath column?
你从什么时候开始看到这个习主的？
Yesterday?
不是看到，是我自己想象的，不是看到。
He said he used imagination, not see.
So now you say some part you see, some part not see. So what you say? This is the you see, you know by mind, or you see. You say just now. You say you see some part you see, some part not see.
Yeah, but I think he said he used imagination to try to get some image in the mind. But
yes, what is it? This object, where is it? Which area appear?
这个在什么部位呢？这个
这个部位，从鼻孔到下巴这个10厘米长。
below the nostril.
Yes. When did you start to see this one?
就是你从什么开始？你就是从什么时候可以注意到这个习主的？从什么时间？
一开始就可以了。
From the very beginning, I can notice.
Yes. So all the time can you see, or sometime only can you see?
你是一直都能注意到呢，还是说只有时注意到，有时注意不到呢？
一直都可以。
Always I can notice this breath column.
Yes. So sometimes some parts you see, some parts you cannot see. So you said this also same all the time.
这个是的。
So you have to know the breath. No, breath is continuously present at your nostril area.
你必须知道，就是你的鼻孔下方一直都是有这样的息的存在的。
Do you know?
你知道吗？
Okay. So this your breath. So this your breath mass can be in the column shape. Can be in column shape that exists continuously.
只是这种息呢，它可以一种吸住的这种柱子的这种外形存在。那你呢就该这样去知道。
So that object you look at, your mind look at. After a while, so you crop one part.
就是当你能够知道当你能看到这个样的吸住的时候，1分钟 之后你就可以去裁剪一个小的部分。
About your fingernail size or smaller size at your nostril area.
就是在你的鼻孔下边的附近呢，去选取这样一个大约指甲大小的那个部分。
Your crop part is a part of the breath column.
这一部分呢，也是这个脊柱的一部分，从属于这个脊柱。
So because of this crop part also breath mass. Same with others, remaining part.
所以你裁剪这部分和其余脊柱的部分，它们都是同样的，都是硒组成的。
So could you feel the touch sometime or sometime feeling the movement?
你会感到这个触啊，或者说这个呼吸的这种
Or
移动。
continuously feeling?
不会。
Okay. So okay.
但是有个问题，就是刚才这个脊柱不是我用心眼看到的，是我想象的，就是它不是真的那个禅定那种光看到，是我想象这里有个柱子，这样也可以吗？
你想象，但是它呈现出来的是什么样？
它就是一个柱子，但是并不是用那个光照出来那个样子，不是那个 camera 那个样子，是我自己想的。
So, this yogi is still in this that the column shape is what's created by imagination. He has some doubt that whether or not it is correct.
So imagination, this time I explained, no? So before many times, no? So this is a mind know the object, no? Mind knows the object.
我已经解释过这个想象的这个字的含义。那我们禅修呢，是心知道目标。
One mind knows the object again and again. That mind can see the object.
当心一而再的去知道目标的时候，那他就能看到那个目标。
Such understanding is important to have.
这样的理解对于你的禅修是非常关键的。
我还是没有理解，就是我现在，这样都是对的吗？还是说我需要继续坚持，一直到真正看到它
？This yogi want to know that whether or not he should continue practicing by this way.
That's right. That depends upon your belief.
这个跟你自己的这种相信的程度
Belief and understandings are important.
相信和理解是有关联的。
If the belief is weak, faith is weak, so at that time cannot practice.
如果相信或者和信都弱的话，是不能够很好的禅修的。
That's why how to understand the practice we discuss and explain.
所以呢，我会一直会解释如何理解这个禅修。
So faith and understanding both important.
就是这个信和这个理解是同样重要的。
For example, some people believed, so for example, oh, this is a good deed, this is a bad deed.
比如一些人，他们会相信这样的一些行为是好的，那样的一些行为是不好的。
For example, killing, stealing, robbing, this is a bad deed, we should avoid. Otherwise, so unhappy results can arise. Such belief is also.
比如一些人怀有这样的信仰，就是说，像杀、偷这样的行为是不好的，是应该避免的，否则的话，就会在将来体会到不好的结果。
This is related with faith. Faith.
这样的一种相信呢，是跟他们的信，就是这个信是指相信那个。
Some people also don't want to do such action.
但也有一些人，他们 并不是他们也不想做这样的行为。
Not because of the faith.
不是因为信的关系。
So should not do, otherwise police will catch.
因为他们认为的是说，如果做这样不好的行为的话，那么警察会去抓他。
So such is not related with faith because of the law they follow.
这样的他们不去做呢，不是因为这种信仰，而是因为他们是惧怕于这种现实的这种法律。
So in this teaching is meditation teaching is related with faith.
那这个禅修呢，也是需要去用到这个信的。
So concentrated mind can see the object.
就是具有定力的这个心呢，可以看到这个目标。
If concentrated mind see or not see, not interested, not believe at that time, so such way of practice is not very effective for that person.
如果不相信这样的一种，就是不相信这样的事实的话，那可能禅修者就不能在这个禅修里取得很好的进步。
This is your choice.
需要你自己去选择。
我理解了。我接着说，就是刚才讲的，就是如果我关注那个柱子的上面1/3的话呢，这个时候会有非常明亮的光线，就是会把它给盖住，就是本来这个地方是有个柱子的，我关注它的时候会有非常就是光线看不清那个柱子了，实际上是那个时候。
So when this yogi try to focus on the upper part, about 1/3 of the breast column, some very strong light will arise and cover the object.
Yes, so the lights don't pay attention.
不要去太多的去注意到那个光。
This about one third of this small part, about your fingernail size of the breath column, you look at, ignore the remaining part at the time.
就是你还是可以选取一个小指甲大小的那个小团呢，在那个地方，然后去忽略掉其他的那部分。
This is small part, your fingernail size part of the breath mass. So your mind look at and then have to know this area is full of your breath mass.
所以当你的心去观察这个小块的时候呢，你的心还是要去心里边要知道这个区域呢是充满了这个息。
The light spreading outside, don't pay attention.
如果是有外在的就是到处这种光的话，就不要去注意它。
The light is not object of your meditation.
光不是禅修的这个目标。
So your object is only the breath mass. That is at your nostril area.
你禅修的目标就是在你鼻孔下方人中，就是那个上唇之间那个部位的那个息团。
Which side have you focused on? Left side or right side?
你是在左还是在右去 ？Left side.
Okay, no problem. Any side possible. You have two breath column, so can choose one column, 2 columns. 1 minute you know. After that, another 1 minute you can know the breath column, whether they appear or not. No problem.
就是你还是按照这种通用的流程先走，就是先看到2个吸住之后呢，过1到2分钟你就选一侧，然后再花1到2分钟之后呢，你就可以裁剪那个小的部分。
After that, you are chosen side, so part of the breath column. So about your fingernail size at your nostril, your mind look at.
所以你就用你的心去注意到你那个裁剪之后的那个指甲大小那个小的部分。
One mind become knowing the object again and again. That means you are concentrating on the object.
就是你的心一再的知道这个对象就说你是处于一种就是处于一种专注之中。
So, according to the Buddha teachings, the breath as a concept is our meditation object.
根据佛陀教导呢， 息作为一种概念呢，是我们禅修的目标。
Concentrated mind, because you know that again and again, that means concentration. This concentrated mind see that you are object, meditation object, breath master.
就是你一再的专注在目标的话，这就是在禅修定。这种专注的心就是会慢慢的增长的。
By knowing that you are breath master again and again, you can cut the other thoughts. Also, your mind can slowly interested and can fix on the breath master.
就是你一再的去专注这个目标的话，当你定力增长的时候呢，你就不会再轻易的去有妄想出现，那你的心也会越来越对这个禅修的目标感兴趣。
So if you feel pain, you can change the posture. If there is a light surrounding, completely ignore.
如果身体会有感觉到痛的话，你可以换姿势。周围如果有光线闪耀的话，你就可以忽略了它。
The breath master you focus on, sometimes maybe dim, sometimes maybe bright, sometimes maybe faint. So whatever happens, you can be aware as the breath master.
无论说你专注的那一个习团，它是亮的也好，还是昏暗的也好，这样你都不要去留意，你只要知道它是习团就可以了。
Mind should not be shaky with the brightness or shining light at your focus area.
你的心不要因为这个会出现的光和亮度而摇动。
So, do you understand?
是不是理解呢？
我理解。
Okay.
还有一个问题哈，就是这个柱子的宽度它会变，就是当我特别聚焦的时候的话呢，它就没法看到整个柱子，它只能看到一条线，最后就变成一条线了。这个有没有问题？
Yeah, he said that the diameter of the column will change when he try to pay more attention. The column become just like one thin wire, just like one wire, a very thin wire. Yeah, a thread, a very small thread.
Yes, no problem. So don't think about the thin or white. No, so don't. So this is this area is full of the breath mass. So like a roughly column shape, thin or big, or don't think too much. So after that, only you crop one part. Your crop part is full of the breath mass.
所以不要去留意它宽还是窄，只是知道那个大致的知道那个吸入的形状就可以了，然后就可以去裁剪，然后裁剪之后呢，就只是专注要知道那个地方是充满了吸的就可以了。
So do you understand? So
就是只要知道这个地方就是可以。
Should I just knowing their breath in the focus area?
yes, you can know the breath mass. So at your focus. I already told 2 columns, 1 minute. You know. After 1 minute, you can know the chosen side 1 column, another 1 minute. So after that,
就是按照流程来，你就是开始呢，专注2个吸住1分钟，之后呢，过了1分钟，你选一侧之后，你再专注那个1分钟，之后你就可以。
So chosen side breath column. So at the nostril, between the nostril opening and upper lip, about your fingernail size, you can look at your mind. Look at.
就是之后呢，就裁剪成那个指甲大小的一小块在那个地方，然后你就可以去专注这个习团。
I want to know. Do you notice that how your mind look at that area from the front or from the side or from which
就
direction?
是从哪个方位去？
From the back. Okay. So it's a good. No, it's a good. So from the back position is the best.
从后面好像是
Best.
最佳的一个。
Sometimes some yogis look from the below. Some yogis look from the above. This is not good. So looking from the above, their focus area change easily. Looking from the below also focus area change easily. Their focus reach inside the nose. Now you look from the behind. This is the best. But one thing, after cropping, this your breath mass. So you know this breath mass is full. Your crop part is full of the breath mass that is continuously present.
所以呢，禅师说就是，从不同的角度看呢，从上面看和从下面看都不太可取，因为这会造成这个息住很容易改变。你现在从后面看这是可以，是很好。所以呢，你就是按照正确的流程来。当你专注在那个裁剪之后的细团之后呢，你要去思维，就是这个专注的这个对象呢，它里面是充满了息的。
When you are concentrating on the breath mass, you can ignore the position of your mandal eye. Now you look from behind, sometimes close or far, you can ignore.
所以当你去专注这个细团的时候，这时你要忽略掉你观察的那个角度，从哪个角度去观察了。如果这个观察的距离变近了或者变远了，这些都你应该去忽略掉。
Do you understand? Looking very close, like a zoom in. Looking far, zoom out, like this.
就像这些镜头拉远拉近一样，你要忽略掉这个。
好像是专注的时候，好像自动会往前靠近一点，就更近一点，好像是。
It said that the distance will decrease.
Sometimes can be decreased, sometimes can be far. You can do yourself intentionally. So unintentionally also sometimes happen zoom in, zoom out.
就是你呢，如果用意的话，你也可以拉远，你也可以拉近。但有的时候呢，你自己无意识的话，它也是会有变化。
So while you are concentrating, you can ignore this, so movement of the mandal eye, zoom in or zoom out.
所以当你专注在细团的时候，你可以忽略掉这种距离的这种变化。
So, but one thing, sometimes your breath mass obvious, but can move itself outside the breath column area boundary.
但是也有一种情况，就是说这个息团呢，它还是很明显，但它自己会移动到这个息住的范围之外。
It is because your focusing skill is weak, or sometimes mind is wandering. At the time your focus breath mass move. This image you see is move.
这是因为你那个聚焦在目标上的能力技巧还不够强，有的时候可能也是因为妄念，所以会导致这个目标自己会移动到其他的一个位置。
So you are limited, unstable. At that time, don't follow. Don't follow, don't pull.
不要把这个已经跑出去的息团再拉回来，不要试图把它拉回来。
So this is already expired.
这个已经过期了。
You start from the beginning.
你要再从最开始的那个步骤开始再重新练习。
Breath column and then crop again.
就是最开始醒思之后1分钟，然后之后选一侧1分钟，这样继续练习。
You start again the 2 steps approach. Place and object.
就是2步法，首先确定位置，之后再确定目标。
So walking time also, can you see?
你在走的时候可以看到这个目标吗？
也可以看到，但也是我想象的。
Yeah, I can see, but he still insists that the object is created by imagination.
That's why I already explained. This is a belief. You believe, okay, you can do. If you don't believe, this is a.
我明白，就是我想知道，就是当我的定力提升之后，我是不是会，就不但是看到那个息住哈，还能看到很多其他的东西。就是说，因为我现在是一种想象吧，但是真正到最后面定力提升之后的话呢，它应该是，看到那个真实的那个，或者叫禅相那样的东西，或者叫那个真实的那个息住，是这样的吗？还是说只要想象这样想就已经 OK 了？
He still want to. He's still curious. He want to know that with the concentration become stronger. Can he see the real breath column?
就是我现在是这样的，我可以把它想象成筷子，也可以想象成钢笔，我都随便都可以想，是吧？但是我想最后真正看到的时候，应该不是我想的，应该是一个确定的一个形状，可能是我没有见过的哈，是不是这样的
？It's because now he can change the shape of the breast column, like a chopstick and other shape. So he thinks that the real breast column should have some unique shape, the unchangeable shape.
Okay, so this is meditation is because of the mind. Because of the mind, concentrate on the object, concentrated mind see the object.
这个禅修呢是关于心的训练，那是心在能够看到目标。
If mind want to play, the image can play.
心呢也能去跟这个玩弄这个目标。
So you want to green the image, green image appear. You want to see the blue image appear. You want to see the red image appear.
就是你可以按照你的自己的意愿，那去看到绿色，然后你想改变其他的颜色也是可行的。
You want to get a bigger one, also can be bigger. You want to get smaller, it become smaller. Such playing is useless in the book mentioned.
你也可以使目标变大或者变小，那么这样的这种去试图改变目标的这种特性是不是适合的，不是有用的。
Concentration cannot develop.
那这样去做的话，是定力不会提升，
Cannot reach up to the jhana.
不会达到这个禅定的程度。
By playing, later concentration drop. Your vision become dark. You cannot see anything at your nostril.
当你这样继续玩下去的话，你的定力就会往下掉，最后你可能就在你视野中什么都不会出现了。
我是举个例子，不是说真的在玩，我是举例子说，我可以随便改变它。就是我是想探讨，就是我这个方式是，我理解还不是最后的目标嘛，应该是注意力定力集中之后的话呢，能看到那个习柱嘛，是吧？
看习柱不是内地。
不是，你现在是可以去变，还是说你自己认为？
这个根本就没有看到。
对，我现在是想象出来的嘛，但是我不清楚禅师就尊者是不是理解我现在是想象的。
This yogi still think that his breath column should have some unique shape. So he wonder, when his concentration becomes stronger, he will see this unique, real breath column.
What is the real? What is the real?
这个真正的这个是什么意思？
Please answer. What is the real?
回答一下。
maybe 我想可能是昨天晚上讲的那个就是我现在看到的应该是那个取向，是吧？最后出现应该是那个思想，我理解是不是应该是这样的？
He answered like this. He think now what he saw is a learning sign, and the final he should see the counterpart sign.
What is the counterpart sign?
思想是什么呢？
思想最后也是先制造出来的嘛，但那个时候应该是定力很强了之后，他会制造出一个图像出来，是不是？
So the counterpart sign is when the concentration becomes stronger, the mind creates a sign.
You think this is a real? Counterpart sign is a real? Learning sign is unreal? You think?
你认为这个四相是真实的，而这个取向就是不真实的，是这样吗？
我认为都不是真实的，就是它是心的一个活动嘛，心产生的一个印象嘛，这两种都是实际上是。
Both are not real. Both not real.
就是怎么理解这个真实？就是如果说认为心知道的也认为是真实的话，那它就是真实的。我是说，相对我们看到的这个物体啊，是新的一种能力，实际上是，我是这么来理解这个，可能这个用词不太妥当，可能是。
Okay, you not understand clearly because you say you want to see the clear, real thing. That's why what is the real? I ask you. You answer real is a counterpart side. So.
对，就是你之前问你什么是真实呢？你说的是你认为就是说看到最终的四相是真实的，但是刚才呢问你这个四相是真实的还是取向是真？你就是说四相是真实的呢，还是取向是不真实的？你又说两个都是不真实的，那这样的话就是你这个逻辑上是有不能自洽的地方。
Now you say again, counterpart is unreal. Learning also unreal. So that's why. So what we practice, we should have confidence.
我们在禅修过程中要有自信。
We must believe. We should have belief on the Buddha teachings.
我们应该信任佛陀的教导。
For example, breath. You are breathing all the time.
对于吸来说，你无时无刻你都在呼吸。
This you have breath continuously throughout the life at your nostril area.
在你整个的生命周期里边，你都是在鼻孔那地方进行呼吸。
Anytime you can know your breath without feeling the touch.
你在任何的时刻呢，你都可以不借助它不借助这个触，你也会知道那边是有气存在。
Here, air present. We can know anytime.
就像我们肯定可以知道这个空间里充满了空气。
We don't need to find air present. Air present. We don't need to do like this.
我们不需要借助其他的行为和动作，比如扇风去知道这个事实。
So this breath present, we can know anytime. So by knowing, that is a concentration.
所以我们肯定是知道这个地方是有息存在的。如果你知道这个息这样存在呢，实际上你就在练习你的专注定力。
One knowing that breath must again and again concentration, light of concentration appears.
当你一再的去专注在这个区域的时候，就这个息的时候呢，那你的定力之光有可能会产生。
So light of concentration spreading.
这个光呢是在这散播着。
This light of concentration, what we focus on, this light of concentration shine like a torchlight, shine.
这个就像手电筒照着你的面部一样。
At that time, breath must become bright.
然后你的对象，也就是你的息团会变得亮起来。
Your mind should be stable at that time.
你在那个时候，你的心必须很稳定。
Because your breath is really present.
因为
Really present object, you know you have concentration.
因为你知道那个息是真实存在的，所以这样的理解呢，就是你就是在专注。
Concentrated mind see your breath.
有定力的这个心呢，就可以去看到这个物体，看到对象。
But you want to change the color, red or blue or green. This is your case.
如果你想要改变这个对象的这种，比如颜色，那是另外一回事。
This is flaring only.
这就像一种玩一样。
So this flaring, changing. So because of this change, this is not real. We cannot say because the breath is really exist.
不能说因为你可以改变的，就说这个对象不是真实的，因为我们都知道息它是真实存在的。
You see? That's why this really exists object, breath, we can know, we can concentration develop.
所以我们如果知道这个息的这种真实的存在在哪，有这样的一种这样的认知的话，那你定力就会培养起来。
Color, white or blue or yellow or color are not our meditation object.
颜色不是我们禅修的对象。
These color we can play with our mind, so this is not our meditation object.
因为我们的心呢，可以去随意的去改变。
So by concentrating, breath must become bright. This brightness, so we can know more clearly the breath must. But this brightness is not our meditation object.
当这个你关注的这个息团变得亮的时候呢，虽然你可以看得更清楚，但是你也不应该去关注这个亮度。
This brightness is like a tool.
这种亮度呢
support only.
只是一种助缘呢，支柱。
Now I drink water. No? So drink water, but I am not drinking the cup.
我拿着杯子来喝水，但是我只是喝水而已，我不会去喝掉这个杯子。
Now I give back.
我再把杯子放回。
Say you focus on the breath mass, your concentration develop. You see the breath mass become bright.
同样的道理呢，当你专注在这个息团的时候，息团就会变得明亮。
So no, let's stop. No, so no discussion.
现在讨论结束。
So no, we should share our merits, no, to our relatives and other beings. Please follow me.
我们分享功德给亲友和其他一切众生，请跟读。
Idame punyam, aswakyam, wahang hodu, idame punyam, nibbanasa, pachayo, hodu, mama punya bhagam, sabha sadanam, Pajima, Te Sabhe, Me Samam, Punya Bhagam, Labandu, Sadhu, Sadhu.